X. Sending data to YouTube. Waiting. Come on, YouTube. There we go. All right, we should be, and then I'm gonna go live shorts. Try shorts. There we go. Very nice. There we go. Random guy, Eric, Levi, Drew, Dry Bones. What's up, dudes? Pixel Rat, Gonzo on Twitch. All right, let me pop out my chats here. This one, it goes here. And then we have the shorts chat, which is popping. What's up, shorts viewers? How we doing? There we go. There's all our chats. Switch a little bit smaller. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. There we go. Who else we got? We got Gabe. We got my profile picture. We got Collins. We have JIG, Hugh Jorgen. Welcome back. JM0311, Semper Fi. All right, we got an 03 in the chat. Gonzo's in the YouTube chat. Trek, AI, what? Jack Wire, Vasquez. EC Winner. Almost said Wiener. Tony Plays. Induced. Welcome. Damien, Tom McLelland. Outlaw. Scott. Philip. Adrian. Govin. What's up, Dutch? How we doing? Welcome, everybody. Archie, thank you for putting the Twitch link at the top, as always.
No problem. Trump's still alive.
Trump is still alive. Let's do it. Let's cut to Trump. All right. I have some scenes. I need to take like a night and just pimp out all my streaming stuff. Like, you know, that one night, like after you have you're done going live and you have all these ideas, so you go and fuck with all your stuff. I need to just go take a night and do that, and then it's set. We'll have a bunch of cool stuff. Because it's almost there. I don't need much. Trump's live on what, YouTube?
Yep, YouTube, the White House.
There. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? That was weird.
We're surrounded with today to let us know, because I think you probably have some pretty good ideas. It's a beautiful phrase, and we hope it's...
President Trump participates in a roundtable on Antifa. All right, I'll watch this, and then Archie, you find stuff and tell me about them. Tell me, ooh, I found this, I found that, whatever. And even feel free to go through some of your notes already that you've already got. That way I could pause and I'll take a look at some of the cool stuff you find.
All right, nice.
Thank you very much. I was just dealing with people from the Middle East, Arab people and other people, on the potential peace deal for the Middle East.
Wait one second, I'll be right back.
It's a beautiful phrase, and we hope it's going to come true, but it's very close. And they're doing very well. We have a great team over there, great negotiators, and there are unfortunately great negotiators on the other side also. But it's something I think that will happen, got a good chance of happening. I may go there sometime toward the end of the week, maybe on Sunday, actually, and we'll see. But there's a very good chance negotiations are going along very well. We're dealing with Hamas and many of the countries. As you know, we have Muslim, all of the Muslim countries are included, all of the Arab countries are included, very rich countries and some that are not so rich, but just about everybody's included. It's never happened before. Nothing like that's happened before. And our final negotiation, as you know, is with Hamas, and it seems to be going well. So we'll let you know. If that's the case, we'll be leaving probably on Sunday, maybe Saturday, maybe a little later than Saturday evening, but that seems to be our schedule.
Thanks, bro. You guys like my
It
shirt?
should be clear to all
Got my
Americans
breakfast shirt on
that we have
today.
a very serious left-wing terror threat in our country. Radicals associated with the domestic terror group Antifa that you've heard a lot about lately, and I've heard a lot about them for 10 years. And other far-left extremists have been carrying out a campaign
Trump's
of violence
a wiener?
against ICE agents.
What? What'd you say? Did you say Trump's a wiener? No, he's not. He's a winner.
And other officials charged with enforcing federal law. In Chicago, anarchists have surveilled at least 4 local ICE facilities and posted diagrams of the buildings online, meaning nothing but bad, accompanied by photos of specific ICE agents that they're targeting, one in particular who's a top person.
Bro, Antifa is so fucked. This is a big deal. The president is having a big roundtable discussion about Antifa specifically. Specifically, the whole world is watching this. Bro, what is about to happen in our, like, I'm so curious. Fuck Antifa, but also, like, what is going on? I mean, hopefully there's no negative effects, that affect me because of this, okay, or my freedom. All right, as long as this doesn't take away my freedom, fuck Antifa. That's what I say. But don't take my freedom away to fuck up Antifa either. Find a different way.
Person, great patriot. In July, approximately a dozen Antifa-aligned militants stormed the ICE facility in Texas and then lured officers out of the building before firing dozens of rounds at police. They were crazy, frankly, shooting one Texas officer in the neck. And in Portland, Oregon, Antifa thugs have repeatedly attacked our officers and laid siege to federal property in an attempt to violently stop the execution of federal law. Everything we're doing is very lawful. What they're doing is not lawful. And what the governor and the mayor of, as an example, you could say of Portland, and you can say certainly of Chicago, it's not lawful what they're doing. They have to be very careful. In addition, 2 weeks ago, a radical left terrorist in Dallas conducted a sniper attack on a local ICE facility, killing 2 people and leaving behind a note that read, "Hopefully this will give ICE agents some real terror." That's bad.
They're going to use the fuck out of that situation. Bro, this is all being pointed at Antifa and anyone deemed leftist terrorists. This is crazy stuff. I'm like digging it, but I'm still like, ooh, I hope this doesn't affect me, dude.
Very same month that Charlie Kirk was assassinated by a far-left extremist who inscribed the words, "Hey, fascist, catch," meaning catch the bullet, onto the bullet shelf itself.
Yes, Annoyed Gaming Dad. Antifa is now classified as a terrorist group, or at least there was an executive order put out on it. I'm not sure if that's actually been legally done. I think that it has, but I could be wrong on that. You fact check me.
Epidemic of left-wing violence and
What's up, Nagasaki?
Antifa-inspired terror has been escalating for nearly a decade. At universities, Antifa has organized riotous mobs to attack campus speakers. I see it all the time. And these are agitators, anarchists, and they're paid. And you'll find that out. You'll be finding it out very soon.
Do I like Trump? I do like Trump.
What we have on these people. These are bad people. These are people that want to destroy our country. We're not going to let it happen. They've used armed gangs to assault local police.
Zealot says, unless you're Antifa, why would you worry? Because sometimes things are used to create laws to solve a problem, like Antifa's a problem. So to solve the Antifa problem, they pass laws, but then those laws end up meaning that I have less rights. That's my only concern. Like, they're making it such a big deal that I'm concerned, like, kind of like remember the Patriot Act? We lost hella rights when that happened. Right? Or what was it? Yeah, was it Patriot Act? It's after 9/11, we lost hella rights, bro. And we still don't have them. They're gone still. So that's my only concern, right? I'm all about, like, lock those motherfuckers up. Terrorist organization, fuck yeah. As long as it doesn't take away any of my fucking rights, because that shit's mine.
In cities nationwide, and they've attacked journalists reporting on their crimes. So the journalists that report on their crimes, don't worry, you're very safe. I hope that's not going to turn you around, but they have been very threatening to people, but we're going to be very threatening to them, far more threatening to them than they ever were with us, and that includes...
Stan, you're an idiot and you should probably stop talking. Oh, fuck, bro. I'm going to do so much talking. Hold on, let me show you something. I'll show you how much talking I've been doing. It's fucking wild. This is just right now. Here we go. So 6 million views in the last 48 hours. That's all me talking, bro. And I'm not going to stop. We're at over 100 million views in the past 28 days. 100 million views. That's just one channel. I'm doing over 100 million on my main channel too. Just saying, I'm not going to stop talking. I'm going to talk more.
The force is strong in this one.
I want you to, yeah, I want you to rest assured. I'm going to talk way more, and you're not going to like it.
Fund them. Probably some of the people I know, some of the people I dine with. But if they do, they're in deep trouble. So we're going to be looking very strongly
those were very good.
at the people.
Okay. I was like, I was tripping out. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? I didn't know that was you. Okay.
These
I was trying to do a good
operations.
sound
When you see the
effect for your. That would have been better.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. No, I'm not going to stop, bro. I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to talk way more. We're going to reach a lot of people.
And they're all made out of a beautiful, beautiful paper, beautiful, nice, stiff, very expensive paper with beautiful wood handles, all the same color. They come from very expensive printing machines. These are not people that write out their signs in a basement that believe in something. These are paid anarchists.
I am on a treadmill.
At least three
I'm
of
fat.
these courageous journalists have personally
Well, the
been
treadmill
victims
and the
of
AI camera would probably capture, like, it would probably get so many people watching on the shorts.
I could try
just because
it.
they're like, what the fuck is going on?
I'll try it. Yeah, I'll give it a shot here. Let me do the AI camera. Here, let me give that a shot. Let's see here. AI camera activated. Whoa. Hold on. Okay, let's figure this out real quick. Sorry, dudes. Uno momento, por favor. He's speaking Mexican.
I can't understand that talk.
All right, that's pretty much me in the middle there. Okay, let me play this.
Antifa attacks. Andy No has been repeatedly beaten by Antifa thugs for his work in cruel. And Andy is a very serious
Was
person, too, I have to
just
tell
curious,
you.
not trying to
Been
flame
watching
you.
him
Didn't
for
take it
a
that way,
long
bro.
time.
Nope, it didn't take it that way. I just said because I'm fat because it's fucking funny. I don't know.
Is Andy here? That's what I thought. Hello, Andy. I thought that was you. You're looking better than you do out on those streets, huh? You look much better. It's nice to have you. You feel a little safer here, I think, maybe. Well, not that
I don't
safe, 'cause
speak
you have
Taco
to-
Bell.
Have to worry about that. But thank you very much. Andy No has been repeatedly beaten by Antifa, and including one assault that left him with a brain hemorrhage. Only days ago, Nick Sortor was assaulted in Portland by a flag-burning mob, and we've made it 1 year penalty
Papa
for
stimulus.
inciting riots. We took the freedom of speech away because that's
Archie,
been through
if you
the
type in the chat, type from your own account.
Yeah, that was an accident. I thought I was on
Because I don't give a fuck, bro. He only said like 8 things. It's all good.
courts.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
The court said you have freedom of speech, but what has happened is when they burn a flag, it agitates and irritates crowds.
Mr. Alone says, "Yo, Papa, I'm sure you haven't heard from me or know my name, but I'm gonna stream some Xbox Gears of War. Anyways, love your stream. I came from your YouTube, and you're awesome, man. Much love. God bless." This guy's name is Mr. Alone. Here's his Twitch right here. He's about to go live stream some Gears of War if anyone's interested. X_Mr. Alone _X. Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'll follow you. Let's go.
They've never seen anything like it on both sides, and you end up with riots. So we're going on that basis. We're looking at it not from the freedom of speech, which I always felt strongly about, but never passed the courts. This is what they do: is they incite. When you burn an American flag, you incite tremendous violence. We have many examples of it. Many examples of it, and it's actually down on
Wish
tape.
we could
and you
game
see
on
things happen that
online
just
sometime.
Don't happen unless it's the flag that's burning.
join my Discord and hit me up. And if you're 21 or older, I'll play games with you.
Very recently.
Yeah, if you're 21 or under, he'll employ you.
Davis.
What do you mean employ, bro? No, I'm enslaving them. If they're yeah, bro. Don't give them money.
You're right.
What are you talking
You're
about?
right. Enslave. Sorry, he'll enslave you. I was trying to make it, you know, I was trying to not reveal the inner scheme, man.
Yeah.
With a flagpole in Portland by an Antifa radical.
Also, does that mean I'm not allowed? I'm not old enough to be allowed to game with you, Stan?
You get a pass, Archie. You're 20, and you're my editor.
Yeah.
So, Katie, thank you very much. And I'd like to also say that I watched Nick. Where's Nick? Is Nick here? Nick? Hi, Nick. That was a rough time you went through. I hope you got my little note. I wrote you a note.
Yeah, I really appreciated that. It helped a lot because it was a difficult situation. It was very stressful. And your note helped a lot. I truly appreciate it.
I thought it was terrible, actually. I thought it was terrible. So we'll talk about it a little bit.
I think the AI camera is a no. I'm going to pull off of that.
Faithful
Catholics, it looks better this
Christians way. And patriotic parents as domestic.
Yeah.
Domestic.
Imagine if you had your green screen down behind you, it looked like you were walking somewhere.
I've done that before. I've done that in some of my videos. We AI'd my background, like AI'd me out, and then like I was doing Minecraft video, and I was like, I put Minecraft behind me, like I was walking through a fucking cave. It was pretty cool.
They're extreme because they believe in God. They're extreme because they go to Catholic church or evangelicals, where everybody was under the gun. Unless you are a really bad, sick person, then they left you alone. Under the Trump administration, we're going after Antifa criminals, and all who fund and support their campaigns are in serious trouble. And we have a lot of records already, a lot of surprises, a lot of bad surprises. It's people that you would never think. I want to thank Attorney General Pam Bondi, who, by the way, yesterday was incredible.
So he didn't fire Bondi, bro. I thought, remember that like email that went out? I don't think we were supposed to see it, but there was an email that went out that he was like, Pam Bondi, goddammit.
Congress. It was amazing, and she just did it from the heart.
And there's a good break. I have a stand price ready.
She's very smart. No fairness, but she did it.
Is there one published already?
No.
No? This is the first one?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me get in there right away. Oh, shit. This is Hasan zapping his dog. Okay. All right, let's see it. Twitch streamer Hasan appears to use a shock collar to stop his dog from walking out of frame during his rant about America.
Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Oh my God, bro. Holy fuck. Okay, I did not like this
Jesus
guy.
Christ,
I
what are you
hate this
doing?
guy now.
You're being such a baby.
Stop using the dog as a prop. What do you mean being a baby? You shocked her with the shock collar because she moved out of frame. He doesn't give a shit about this dog. He just wants a cute dog behind him. My dogs are outside running around, not a prop for my fucking videos. There we go. Send it. Fuck that guy. Hasan.
Dogs aren't props.
Dog. Yeah. Hasan zapped his dog. Thanks, Brittany. There we go, motherfucker.
All right, I'll get that up right away.
Thank you, sir.
From the heart, and she did an incredible. Everybody was talking about it. She exposed some of these fake senators, these terrible senators, people like Blumenthal that had a phony war record. For 20 years, he talked about what a hero he was, and it turned out he never went to Vietnam. For 20 years, he talked about being a hero in Vietnam. Then it was exposed when he said what platoon he was with, and it was exposed that somebody was watching from that particular platoon. They said he was never with us. And then he went out and he cried, and he was ready to drop out of the election. And disgraceful. And then he looks at people like Pam and he starts criticizing her, and she's a patriot.
Those things hurt.
With that, you know,
I've zapped myself with them.
Congressman,
because I have some. I have dogs, and sometimes they try to kill each other over dumb shit like bones and stuff. So if they acting like that, then we'll have to put, you know, the shock collars on and make them fucking stop. But other than that, you just use the beep. They beep at the dog. So they know like, okay, you know, whatever training you want to do, they have a beep there, and you could just train them with beeping and treats.
Now in jail for lying about where he went to college and other things. It was, you know, frankly not good. It was pretty bad, but it was nothing compared to Blumenthal. I mean, what Blumenthal did, he was for 20 years a hero.
Was it proven that he zapped his dog? We actually have a video that we're going to show of Hasan holding up the device, the alleged device. He's claiming that it was the device that's on there. It looks like it. But what we still saw in video, regardless, was him training the dog that is not allowed to leave that spot so he can have the dog just sit there as a prop for a stream. So regardless if he like zapped him or buzzed him or whatever, he's still training that dog. It's not allowed to leave that spot while he sits there for hours. Like my dogs, they're outside running around. They're not in here as a prop for my stream. That's the big point.
A great war hero. And then he sits back and, you know, sanctimonious kind of a guy, looks down, how dare you do this to the American public, you know? What a fake. But I thought Pam was incredible yesterday, as well as Secretary Kristi Noem, who's really out there courageously, and I appreciate it, Kristi, amazing what you're doing. FBI Director Kash Patel, who's really coming up with some great information, Kash. It's great. Keep it coming, because there's plenty of it. Deputy Attorney General, one of the best lawyers you'll ever find, Todd Blanche, who I know personally is a good lawyer because I'm here. Thank you very much, Todd. Good job, Todd. Let me ask Attorney General Bondi to say a few words, and then we'll follow it up with Secretary Noem and Director Patel. And we're going to have some of the people around the table, very courageous people, and they're going to be talking, journalists, almost all. And they're going to be talking, and we'll take some questions from the press at the end. Okay, Pam, please.
Thank you, President Trump. And as you made clear, Antifa is a domestic left-wing terrorist organization. We've seen them on video for years because they wanted to be seen and they got away with it. They beat journalists, they attack courthouses, they attack police stations, they dox and assault our law enforcement officers. The Biden administration let them commit these crimes with total impunity for years. So did Democrat leaders like Pritzker and Mayor Brandon Johnson. Last week, independent journalist Nick Sorter was arrested just for protecting himself against Antifa. I saw it online and I called him.
I swear you're always on something. Your energy is always top notch.
He did all this
Thanks.
just trying to save our American flag from being burned. He was pushed down and assaulted, yet the local police arrested Nick, not the Antifa thugs who did this to him. Antifa feels empowered to operate in the open because weak Democrats have turned a blind eye to their actions. Their hatred for President Trump and for law and order agendas fuels their violence. We've seen more than 1,000% increase in attacks against our ICE agents since January 20th. Secretary Noem is out there fighting for you firsthand to keep our federal officers safe, to keep our federal buildings safe, and we're not.
Brooklyn, you can talk shit all you want in the chat. That's allowed. But if you're going to spam, then we'll kick you out. So make a choice.
Not going to have it anymore, these thugs. We saw what's happening in Portland and Chicago, and you saw what happened in Dallas. No longer. This is not activism, it's anarchy. We can't and we will not let masked terrorists burn our buildings, attack our law enforcement, and intimidate our communities. Under your leadership, President Trump, we're deploying the full might of the federal law enforcement to crack down on Antifa and other domestic terrorist organizations led by Stephen Miller. And Stephen, thank you for everything you're doing. Last week, I issued a memo ordering our federal law enforcement agents, DEA, FBI, U.S. Marshals, and ATF to protect ICE officers from Antifa and other radical left-wing violence. Director Patel has been going nonstop. He and Deputy Attorney General Blanche were in Chicago.
What's up, Vesseltoes? And I see you on Twitch.
Yesterday, while Secretary Noem was in Portland.
Yep, live right now.
We are around this country fighting against this domestic terrorism. We had Apple and Google take down the ICE block apps. Hope they continue to comply with that. It's threatening the safety of our federal law enforcement officers. We're not going to stop at just arresting the violent criminals we can see in the streets. Fighting crime is more than just getting the bad guy off the streets. It's breaking down the organization brick by brick. Just like we did with cartels, we're going to take the same approach, President Trump, with Antifa. Destroy the entire organization from top to bottom. We're going to take them apart. Thanks to your bold leadership and the designation of Antifa as a terrorist organization, which is exactly what they are, Americans will no longer tolerate their unhinged violence.
Ban you. You don't want this on your feed?
You.
Nah, I'll just leave you here. I'll just let you watch.
Well,
How
thank
about
you,
that?
Mr. President, and
Dumbass.
thank you for hosting today and focusing on
Don't ban her. Don't
Antifa
ban
and the
her.
terrorists
Let her
that they
stay
are.
and watch more.
Let's not make any mistake. These
She's doing it to
individuals do not
herself.
just want to threaten our law enforcement officers, threaten our journalists.
There's no
and the
block on
citizens of
YouTube
this
where I
country.
would.
They
Trust
want to
me.
kill them.
Oh, you can't go.
Their
Whoop.
agenda is
No, you
to
can't.
destroy the
It's not the
American
block
people and our
button. It's not the block button. It's your own lack of self-control. You can't help yourself. You have to stay because you're mad. That's pathetic. You know what a normal person does? I don't like this. And then just go. But no, you're like, ban me. I'm so mad. I'm so mad that you're streaming this right now. I'm so mad. And you want me to ban you? Now I'm not going to. Now you have to stay and watch. Oh, where'd she go? Oh, where'd you go? What the fuck? Now you're not begging to be banned anymore? What? Oh, no.
Of life, and this president is standing in their way. He is stopping them from bringing their death and their destruction to the individual citizens in this country that just want to raise their kids and their grandkids in peace and in safety. I want to also thank everyone around
Nah,
this
you're
table
gonna
for
stay
being
and
so bold
watch.
and so
I'm not
brave, for
banning you.
standing up and recognizing the threat that Antifa is to our way of life.
I'm not gonna
By
let him
recognizing
control
how
me. Now
advanced
I'm
they
leaving.
are, how sophisticated their networks are, how they've infiltrated our entire country, and we're seeing them play out with their tactics from city to city, and how they have built out their funding mechanisms. And sir, I also want to thank
I love you. Thank you for the
our,
sandwich.
Treasury Secretary for his work and getting to the bottom of these funding mechanisms and individuals who are perpetuating this violence on our American cities. I was in Portland yesterday and had the chance to visit with the governor of Oregon and also the mayor. They're in town, and they are absolutely covering up the terrorism that is hitting their streets. While you talked about some of the stories of our ICE agents, our Border Patrol agents, how they have been attacked, how they have been shot at, injured, the damage that they've done, these leaders in these local cities, along with Pritzker and Johnson, ignore what's going on, or, sir, they're helping Antifa cover it up. We have arrested dozens of individuals that are Antifa members or affiliated with them, and I want to thank our Attorney General for prosecuting them and making sure they never see the light of day again.
Josh says, Stan, I love the direction you've taken the channel, man. Look forward to you getting that gold play button someday. Bro, I'm getting it. I got one. It's right there. But I'm getting one from politics. Yeah, no, we're getting 1 million subscribers on a politics channel where we just do it my way. I'm not even I don't even know all the other guys that do this shit, like all the righties. You guys are like, oh, dude, you got to check out this fucking other guy. And I'm like, I've never heard of him. I don't watch this shit, really. I'm just making it.
They have been so...
I'm just making it the way I want to make it without, like, I don't really know how anyone does it yet. I am going to go look. I'm going to go learn.
And making sure we're bringing those individuals to justice. One of the individuals we arrested recently in Portland was the girlfriend of one of the founders of Antifa, and that we are hoping that as we go after her, interview her, and prosecute her, we will get more and more information about the network and how we can root them out and eliminate them from the existence of American society. I want to thank the new journalists here today for telling their stories and for being able and willing to go to the streets and to cover what's happening here in America. Many times the legacy media has looked the other way, refused to tell the stories. The networks have not really focused on what this is and what damage it is doing to our country, and how this network of Antifa is just as sophisticated as MS-13, as TDA, as ISIS, as Hezbollah, as Hamas, as all of them. They are just as dangerous. They have an agenda to destroy us, just like the other terrorists we've dealt with for many, many years. And today is the day that we have a president that won't tolerate it and will stand up and fight for the American people. So thank you for being here, for being so bold, and for standing in the gap at such a time as this. It will matter, it will make a difference, and your life will be one of significance because of what you've done today. So with
Hell
that,
yeah.
God bless you, and thank you, Mr.
God bless.
Very much. Thank you. Cash, please.
Oh, here's
Thank you,
Cash.
Mr. President.
Let's
Mr.
go.
President, the
Tell
American
us.
people gave you a sweeping mandate in your victory in this election cycle, and they demanded safety and security for our citizens. And your administration, with your leadership, has provided us with the resources that we need, which is a whole-of-government approach to go after criminals absolutely everywhere, not just outside of this country, but within this country. And that takes a whole-of-government approach. The interagency...
This is why Trump likes these guys, because they will only ever say nice things about Trump, bro. They should never, ever say anything bad about Trump. Just keep talking like this, and then just do your thing, and you'll be good to go.
Seated up here with the Department of Homeland Security, our Attorney General.
Am I allowed to say MAGA?
Your White House staffers, and including...
You could say MAGA, you could say fuck MAGA, you can say whatever you want here, all right? Just don't spam and break YouTube's rules.
Stephen Miller's leadership has allowed us to go out there and map out these networks. What we are doing at the FBI is simple. It does not require rocket science. We are following the money. Money never lies. And that's what it's going to take to bring down this network of organized criminal thugs, gangbangers, and yes, domestic terrorists, because that's what they are. They are harming everyday citizens in every single one of our communities. And the folks you see here on the right and left, they're some of the bravest men and women we have today. They're reporting the stories live time because the
What's up, RG? Talk
Would
to
you
me.
mind if I quickly grab something to eat downstairs? Sorry interrupting.
Oh, no, you're good, bro. Go get... I'm eating and walking at the same time. I'm being efficient right now.
All right, Carl.
Go for it.
Mainstream media won't cover it. They're putting their lives on the line. They're standing up for the flag. The least we can do is stand up for them. So
Some
you have my
watermelon.
thanks. I read more of your stories than I do theirs because you guys are putting out the truth. And we deserve a country where you are protected as equally as they are.
What's up,
in this
average
FBI
convict? I
will
see you in
go
the Twitch
after
chat.
with the criminals with a vengeance. We will not rest until we find every single seed, money, donor, organization, and funding mechanism that we have. And I want to echo the Secretary's comments on Scott Bessent, who's allowing us to map out these networks through their financial criminal activities, which has been going on for decades. And I would like to remind the American public, they built this disease temple of corruption over decades. And in 8 short months, Mr. President, you have crippled their foundation because of your leadership here, because of the interagency, because of people like the Attorney General Blanche, and because of Attorney General Bondi's fearless leadership to go after criminals wherever they are. They will not be able to hide. They were able to hide and conspire with prior administrations, and we are
having Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That shit good.
And we will go to every single city in this country under Operation Summer Heat and the other operations we are doing at the FBI to bring these criminals to justice. We will arrest every single one of them from whatever perch you sit in, private or public, no matter how your goal or your ambition is. It will be crushed.
Bro, Cash is awesome.
Because the American people deserve law and order, and that's what we're going to give you.
I have not heard of this guy until Trump picked him to be the FBI
new follower.
I love Cash, bro. He's on point, bro. Keep going. Let's go. Sick Jabo, Mordas, thank you for the follows on Twitch. Madhouse, thank you for the follow on Twitch. $5 super chat from Eris. Says, I'm a big fan. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat, Eris. Hell yeah, let's go. I'm going to heart that. And I'm going to give it a thumbs up.
Thank you very much, Cash. Great job. Maybe we'll start over here. Would any of you like to say something? Feel free.
Love that I'm on the treadmill. Thanks, bro.
Fine group of people. Also journalists.
Best thing I ever did. I'm a full-time content creator. I have been for years. Best thing I ever did, because I sit all day making my videos or doing my streams, get a standing desk. And then to go with a treadmill that goes underneath. And when I'm done, I just slide under the desk, push the button, the desk goes down. I could stand for the rest of my life and be healthier, or I could sit for the rest of my life and rot and die.
And reporters. You want to start?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Absolutely. President Trump, members of the cabinet, really appreciate you.
Varby says Hasan Piker addressed the allegations about shocking Kaya. You should watch it on YouTube. I have that clip ready to go. We're going to go over that entire story later. I have all the everything we know so far. I'm going to look at it fairly.
You guys bringing this together, and the fact that we are here today on such short notice shows how serious you guys are taking this issue of trans terrorists and the frankly, the cities and police departments that are cooperating with Antifa, such as Portland. I mean, the Portland politicians are literally willing to sacrifice their own citizens just to appease these Antifa terrorists. It's sickening. I've seen it firsthand, obviously. When I went to jail that night, never expected it to happen.
Oh, that's Nick Sorter.
I thought that they were maybe removing me for my own safety. It never crossed my mind that I was the one that was being arrested for a crime after I was just thrown into a hole. I heard from the Department of Homeland Security after I had gotten out of jail, and one of your, I won't say exactly who it was, but somebody very close to Secretary Noem over here, said that they were legitimately worried for my safety in the Portland jail. But luckily, the Portland jail was, I was the only one there, essentially, because they don't actually arrest people in Portland, besides conservative journalists, I guess. So, look, I'm glad that it was not a good night for me. Let's just say that. It was not fun sitting in that jail, but I'm glad to see what has come of it. And I've been able to talk to a bunch of FBI agents, ATF agents, DHS agents that I didn't even know existed until I went there and went to that ICE facility. And the morale is at an all-time high. It is so exciting to see these guys know now that they have the backing of the Secretary, the DOJ, as well as the President of the United States, and they are there to do their job. They are going to fulfill this mission and deport these violent criminals. I believe one of the ones that I did a ride along with Secretary Noem yesterday, President Trump, and there was a pedophile that had come into the country 5 times over the past 7 years.
What the fuck?
7 years. And apparently under the Biden regime, that was just allowed to happen. That was fine. No problem. It's concerning to me that you're seeing the Portland Police Department, as well as the governor of Oregon, and the mayor, of course, coming out and running defense for pedophiles that have entered the country illegally 5 times. It's crazy. I'm glad it's taking a front row seat in the media. And
hey man, your videos are fire. Keep up the good work, man. I will. Thank you very much for watching. Congrats on the content. Definitely not easy to be a content creator today.
And
I mean, that's arguable. Once you know what you're doing, it's as easy or it's as hard as you want it to be.
They're being forced to talk about it in reality because, we're the ones that were on the ground. We're the ones that are actually reporting what's going on. But
thanks for watching, and thanks for enjoying the content. I'm glad that I'm able to entertain and give you some info.
Legacy media has been either ignoring it or covering for Antifa for years now. So thank you guys so much.
What's up, Imperial Red? I see you in Twitch chat, bro.
And President Trump, you mentioned that flag. So remember, you put out a truth right after
That's right. I saw that.
took this flag from that man that was burning it in the street.
He brought the
Do you know who
flag.
it is?
Oh yeah, I know exactly who it is.
So why don't you give it to Pam? Give it to the Attorney General, and let's start prosecutions.
Yeah, I actually have a
Holy
second flag
fucking
that I tried to burn
shit!
as well. So I have 2 of them from
Well,
the
you
same
also
guy.
saw what happened when that flag started burning. Everyone went crazy.
A new
And that's when
follower.
it started, when they started burning the flag. So thank you. If you could give the information, it would be great.
Absolutely.
And at least that
Bro!
night made you famous.
Yeah, it made him famous as fuck. I follow him on Twitter, but holy fuck, the whole world knows him now. Bro, he brought the burnt flag to the White House. That's awesome. I'm so glad he did it. He says there's 2 of them, so he's like, okay, I'll give you one. I'm gonna keep the other one. As he should, bro. That shit's iconic. Keep that flag. It's a symbol of us like not letting that shit fucking slide.
You got
He was
something.
already
I got a text from the President of the United States, so I appreciate that.
And President Trump, after that happened to Nick, I called Harmeet Dillon and we opened a pattern and practice investigation into the Portland police very publicly as to how they let this happen.
Thank you.
Good job, Red. Proud of you, bro.
Mr. President, Brandy Cruz, you're gonna hear us.
Imperial Red passed his midterms for welding today, everybody. He's just one of the people in our community. Good job, bro. Proud of you.
Be very fired up today, and you can tell, and it's because some of us have been covering Antifa for 15 years and have never had anyone in a position of authority even acknowledge their existence. And I'll also tell you that I think that had you not done the single most powerful thing you've done to deal with this
Get your
scourge has
fat
been
head out of the way.
that Antifa is a real thing. I genuinely believe there would be people at these tables who would be dead today and would have been killed in Portland had you not called them a terror organization and said we're going to bring the full weight of the federal government to bear. I talked to Katie Davis Court in Portland the other day. She'd been assaulted all summer. And she said the same thing. They didn't seem quick to violence as soon as you made that designation. So they're thinking in their heads, they're worried. There's been 24 or so arrested in Portland. They don't want to go to federal prison. There's this video.
I agree with this 100%. Ever since Trump said, hey, if they fuck with the cops, do whatever it is necessary. Don't let them fucking get away with that shit. He said, basically said, whatever you need to do. That's kind of what he said, right? And ever since that was said, like even like in Portland, the Antifas are being such pussies. So I think they're kind of blowing out of proportion, like what happened to Nick, just a little bit. But you know, that I mean, of course they're going to. They're going to weaponize the fuck out of that. But I do think that Antifa has been too scared to actually truly act up ever since Trump tweeted that. They've been pussies. They haven't been doing anything. They're just standing there. You know, like a couple of them getting arrested here and there for some whatever. That's it. They're not fucking around with Trump. I'm telling you, law and order, that's the true solution. You want them to stop acting up? Put them in prison for acting up. Law and order.
Of them, one of them who was in the face of an ICE agent, and then he's in custody shaking. Once you take the mask
$2
off,
super chat from Bestrat. Thank you very much.
And I was told by probably a dozen people not to tell you this. I'm going to tell it to you anyway because it's relevant to what we're talking about. I'm living proof that you can recover from TDS. I had strong Trump derangement syndrome for probably 8 years.
You probably should. No, your friends were right. You shouldn't have said that. Not in there. Not right now. No. You should have kept that to yourself.
A new follower.
This is one of the reasons I recovered from it. And by the way, it's much better to not have TDS. I'm happier. I'm healthier. More successful. I even think I got a little more attractive after I
what the fuck, bro? That's getting clipped. Got
rid of my Trump derangement.
Okay, now I'm glad she said it. That's getting clipped. That's going all over the internet.
Yes. You know, I'm a reporter in Seattle, and frankly, I could not care any less what any of you
Fanphobia,
have
much
to say
love
about
back,
this
dude.
meeting. Could not care any less. We're not here for you. I'm not here to convince any of you that Antifa is a real thing, because if you have not come to that conclusion by now, you are never going to come to that conclusion because you don't want to see it. And you're going to go and you're going to say it's a bunch of right-wing conservative influencers who are here spinning a tale. I was one of you.
What's up, Bull? Thanks for showing up to the line.
In Seattle for 10 years. I was a TV reporter on the streets doing my job, and I was still
For TDS, take Trump and all.
assaulted by Antifa. So it's not about being conservative. It's about people who go there and show what they're doing. And when I saw, after all those years, that the media wouldn't be honest about what was happening, that Democratic politicians wouldn't be honest about what was happening, I thought, well, gosh, if they're not being honest about that, maybe they're not being honest about President Trump either.
Back at
and
you,
it
Nathan.
opened my mind to just looking at things for what they were. And now I find you quite funny, actually. Now it's like I said, I'm much happier about it. But you know, for me, again, I could not care any less the stories that they go to print. This is what I care about. We have 3.5 years. Nothing is guaranteed, although I think if Democrats keep it up, we'll probably
Walking in place makes you look like a selectable character. I love that. I'm just sitting here like
have Republican presidents for the next 3 decades.
Boom.
But nothing is guaranteed, and so what I want to see over the next 3.5 years is a full court press to dismantle Antifa once and for all in a meaningful way. I know, Andy, we talked before this about some ideas.
Thanks, Terry.
That's really what we want to. I don't care what the media says. I don't care what Democrats say. They will never wake up to this fact. So we want the federal government to take as many of these cases as possible, look at the interstate travel between Portland and Seattle when it comes to these people who are committing violent acts.
Dude.
And hopefully in 3.5 years.
I wasn't sure if I should bust out the breakfast shirt today, but I think it was a good call.
They will be a shell of their
We'll have
former
it very
selves.
close to that, and it's Antifa and many others,
Yes.
unfortunately. There are
A new
many
follower.
others, bad ones.
Thank you for the
Most
follows
have
on
been
Twitch,
named,
guys.
Terrorist organizations. There are a couple that we're going to, but I think we've got it pretty well
Yeah, I'm
covered.
on a
But there are
treadmill.
many
I'm
others,
fat.
but,
I need to walk,
very
or I'll die.
Specifically today, it's Antifa, and it's really bad, and we're going to get it cleaned up. Andy, do you have something? Thank you very much. I'm glad
Egg
you no
salad
longer have
slayer.
TDS.
That's me.
I feel very good about that.
I'm an NPC that got stuck on a bush. Yeah, there we go. I'm a GTA character.
I have
Walking
a lot of
into a
gratitude
wall.
And a little bit about my background. I'm
born in Portland, Oregon, from there. And growing up, it's always been left-wing, very progressive. And I liked it. It had cafes and artists and those who lived a bohemian lifestyle. And in 2016, I was
Not that
a
fat.
graduate student at Portland State.
Fat enough to die if I don't like start taking my shit seriously.
Studying political science. I was an editor at the student paper there, a very progressive paper. And I was assigned to cover the election night demonstrations. Well, the elections night protests turned to riots, 3 days of violent rioting in Portland, and it was the first time that I saw groups dressed in black with their faces covered. This is 4 years before COVID. Some of them were waving the black flag of anarchism, some the red flag of Marxism, and within seconds they would ravage one street to another, to another, to another. And the next day, I would read the legacy media, which I still read at that time and looked forward to, and I looked up to those journalists, and I was really shocked to see that the narrative was that these...
Anonymous says, dude, nice, I need to do something too. The fatness is gonna kill me. We know it, bro. We know it. There's too much science out there. Just because we're righties doesn't mean we can't trust science. Nah, dude, I trust the science. Move or die. Flexibility is mobility. Mobility is life.
In my view, anti-democratic...
Yeah, this is one of my second channels.
Political violence was legitimate acts of protest because people were concerned about racism or all these other lies. And so for the next 4 years, I just continued going out with my...
Let's go to Trump.
It's all over the place. You see.
They are decent charges.
I want to hear Trump.
So the chokeout was almost the end, you felt?
Yeah, that was my only near-death experience in my life, and I'm quite shaken when I think about it now. It really feels unbelievable to me that on the streets of America that this type of violence against citizens could become so routine and accepted and cheered on by people. Although, you know, in the immediate aftermath of Mr. Kirk's assassination, we saw again that type of depravity play out on quite large
I do
swaths
cook,
of the left.
yeah.
So there's...
I'm good at cooking.
There's
one of these days I'll start a fourth or however many channel, but maybe when I'm older and YouTube's still around, I'm like, all right, what am I gonna do in my olden days? I'll do a cooking channel.
deep sickness that's in this country right now, and it pains me a lot to acknowledge it.
Yeah, the amazing thing is you look at Portland, and you see fires all over the place. You see fights and, I mean, just violence. It's just so crazy. And then you talk to the governor, and she acts like everything is totally normal. There's nothing wrong. It's almost like, are you waking up from a dream or something? You see it on your network. You see it all over the place. And it's so bad. It's so crazy. It's like...
Why am I standing like I'm in a church during worship?
For the kids, I guess not only the kids, adults also.
Because Trump's here. Hallelujah.
And these bombed
Hallelujah.
I don't think they could make them.
Can you cook crack? I can learn.
The governor will get up and say, I don't know why they're coming here. It's such a wonderful place. And the amazing thing is the people want us to be there. The people, when they get the real people that live there, many of them have left. But the
Blue,
real
that's
people want
smart.
us to be
Stationary
there. Same thing in
bike.
Chicago.
I like that
So
idea.
They've had 60, 70 murders over a short period of time. Murders. People that got shot.
My favorite thing to cook is meats. But specifically, I cook the most banger steak. I just started making the Guga steak.
We've had hundreds
good
of
as
people
fuck.
shot, and then a guy like Pritzker, or this low IQ mayor, gets up. I mean, he got up. He's got a 5% approval rating, and the people are all against him. They want people to come. Beautiful black women are wearing a MAGA hat last night on television. Beautiful people, and they said, we don't care who comes, just stop the crime. They don't care, frankly, they don't care if it's National Guard, military, send in anybody you want, stop the crime. And they're afraid to go out. They can't even go out. And then a guy like Pritzker, think of that, 50, 60, 70 people over a short period of time murdered, actually murdered, mostly gun violence, but knives, but gun violence, they're murdered, and hundreds of people shot. They had one weekend where they had like 18 murdered, and 71 shot. But they said, you know what their excuse is? Yeah, but it was a long weekend. In other words, it was a long weekend, so that was okay. And then Pritzker gets up and he says, like, I I don't know what they're talking about. We don't have crime here. They're crazy. I think actually they're petrified. You know, their families live there, everything else. I actually think they're scared. Pritzker was a failure in his family. They threw him out of the family business.
Vincent in the chat dropped from 400 pounds to 350 pounds in 3 months so far. Probably by moving around, but he also said he stopped drinking soda and alcohol. That's the big one. Yeah, when you're that big and you stop, taking in the thing that's supercharging you, that supercharge goes down quick. You gotta learn it's okay to be a little hungry.
Guy's a loser. But you know what? I believe they're
Good job,
scared.
dude.
They're actually frightened for their lives. Jack, please say a few words.
Thanks, Bulldozer.
Mr. President, thank you so much for having us here today and holding this roundtable. Antifa is real. Antifa has been around in various iterations for almost 100 years in some instances, going back to the Weimar Republic in Germany. And it's now been just under 1 month since we saw a far leftist murder Charlie Kirk, and we saw thousands upon thousands of people, other far leftists.
What is worse, alcohol or soda? Probably alcohol.
Of authority, people like nurses and pilots and doctors and HR departments celebrating the death and the murder of Charlie Kirk. This sickness that's out there is absolutely real. And Mr. President,
yeah, it is real. It's fucking whack.
The fact that one of the bullet casings read, "Hey fascist, catch" on it. One of the other bullet casings right next to that had Bella Ciao written on it. Now, Bella Ciao is a song that is known in Antifa circles as the international anthem of Antifa. And all of us around this room that have studied Antifa, we're very familiar with these symbols. And Mr.
Thanks,
President,
Alex.
I think the situation is getting worse. When you look at people like Luigi Maggioni, in his 20s, Thomas Matthew Crooks, of course, who took a shot at you, sir, the ICE shooter in Dallas.
Bro, she
and now
does have
this
a black
Tyler
eye.
Robinson,
What the
we're
fuck?
starting to see a pattern of more and more murderous violence.
Why does she have a black eye? Did she get punched by an Antifa?
And this same violence is not just random. It is targeted assassinations, which are getting worse. And every single one of us in this room that goes out there, and obviously you as well, sir, and all the staff, we are now under that threat every single day. And working there at Turning Point USA, and I've spent just about the last month out there in Phoenix with Erica, with the family, with the team. And I will tell you this, Mr. President, even though going through something like that, which is an absolute nightmare, and people say, what was it like to speak in front of all those people? It was horrible. Every second of it was horrible. But we're not going to quit.
The reporter
And
that got
Turning
beat
Point
up?
USA is continuing the tour that Charlie was on. We had 6,000 people when we went back to Utah. We had 5,000 people last night in Montana, if you can believe that. We are continuing to organize on campus. We are getting more and more people coming out in the face of this threat, knowing what happened to Charlie. But Mr. President, we need to do something about this, because I fear that the next one who could be killed could be sitting at this table right now. And we're not going to stop, but they need to stop, and they will not stop until they are stopped. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it very much. One thing I have to say is that Washington, D.C. was almost as bad. I don't know what could be worse than Portland. You don't even have stores anymore. They don't even put glass up. They put plywood on their windows, but most of the retailers have left. But Washington, D.C. was so bad, and Pam, I'd say it took 12 days to really make it pretty good, and a month to make it great. And now people are going out to dinner. The restaurants are booming. They don't have enough seats. They're opening up new restaurants because many of them closed. And people are walking down the street totally safe. A reporter, I'm not sure if she's there. I can't see somebody reported it. She is. She was violently assaulted. And I don't know, she tends to be somewhat liberal, but she wasn't liberal on this one. I appreciated your honesty, but that won't happen again. It won't happen again. You're lucky you're alive, frankly, with what happened. I know exactly what took place. So Washington, D.C., our capital.
Dan the Repo Man, $10 super chat, says, I support your journey, brother. I am there myself. Need to turn it around now and stay here a little longer for the kids. Yes, absolutely. Because, the clock's ticking, bro. You're not young anymore. You have to, start caring about yourself.
thought we'd
You know what I
start
mean?
there appropriately, and it's safe. And
Let me turn this up a little bit for you
people are
guys.
So happy. They're so happy.
Is that better?
And now it's a couple of months. I went to dinner there. I felt totally
Go
safe.
back right
I gave
there.
a press conference right in the middle of the street, which I don't think Secret Service was thrilled about. But, you know, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't have wanted to do it 6 months ago. It's incredible what happened. Now we're in Memphis. As you know, we're having a great impact in Memphis. It's been only a week, but it's, Cash, I hear it's been amazing what's happening there just very early. But you take a look at D.C. and you take a look at some of the other. We've had a big impact.
Yeah, nobody talks like
what
Trump.
we haven't
Yeah.
said, because Pritzker said, well, crime is going down in Chicago. Well, 5 months ago, Cash went to Chicago with a lot of FBI agents just to prepare it, so that we went in with, I guess you could call it a surge, call it whatever you want.
I look like
but
Mexican
would be
Trump. Let's go, dude.
Even more effective. And we're going to be doing that, and very, very strongly doing that, because Chicago is a very unsafe
They're
city.
banning
It's a
it. They're
great
banning
city, the
anyone
head
that's
of
not
the
an
union.
American citizen from being able to like drive trucks. I'm pretty sure in America.
Interesting. I think that like they could be not American, but they need to like pass some like English, right? Need to read English. Need to be able to like know what the signs mean and shit like that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm playing this.
Pacific Railroad said, sir, please save Chicago. It's a great city. It can be saved. Other cities are gone. I mean, they're lost. They can get better, but they're just really, they've been so decimated. But I'm so proud of what they've done so quickly in D.C., and it's taking place quickly in Memphis, where we were asked to go by the mayor and by the governor. And it's really incredible what we can do and how fast.
Your
we can
dad
do
watches
it.
me. Let's go.
Let's go for 2 more. Would you like to go? And then Katie, you'll go. Okay, please.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. President, for having us here. And not to sound like a broken record, but it needs to be said that Antifa is real. Yeah. It's real. It's a threat. I just saw them last weekend over in Portland while they're causing mayhem over there. And the reason why they're such a big problem is because we have Democrats and a lot of people in the mainstream media refusing to acknowledge that they even exist, right? So how can we as a country begin to address it when you have large swaths of, these people who are supposedly decision makers and people who are supposed to inform, they don't want to say that it exists.
That's bullshit.
The common argument is like, well,
I like the way he just said that. That's so true. Yeah, they just like ignore and pretend it's not a problem, doesn't exist, it's not an issue, and divert your attention away. Just don't talk about it. That's wild, right? Like, what happened to just saying what happened? I don't understand.
They're not a real organization.
Like Dearborn,
There's no
yeah.
national leadership. They don't have a national headquarters. So how can law enforcement go after a group that doesn't exist like that? Well, law enforcement goes after criminal groups that organize to rob banks or do smash and grabs. They don't have a registered LLC. They don't have official membership cards. They don't have...
My grandpa was Antifa. He fought the Nazis. Your grandpa was from a time where people were so fucking racist. Do you think that those people that fought in World War II would agree with the lefties of today? Do you think any of those old fuckers, way more racist than we are, do you think those fuckers would agree? Bro, they would be the extreme right. What the fuck are you smoking? People that try and make that point, it's like, do you not know that we're talking about the 1940s here? Like, what are you smoking, bro?
A business address, but law enforcement still goes after them because they're working as a group. These people don't just show up, randomly at the same time to do the same thing, dressed in a very similar fashion, espousing the same ideology. And they say, well, it's an ideology. It's like, well, yes, it's an ideology because there's people alive, present, that believe in it, and they're acting on it.
Yeah, I would love to see that happen. Like, someone go back in time and bring a bunch of World War II fucking soldiers fighting Nazis, right? And then tell them that all the Americans are Nazis and see what they do. No, bro. They're not gonna agree. They would never agree with that. Not in a million years. It's so funny. You think they would just sit there and point me at them? Oh, the guy's waving American flags. Like anybody we don't like, that anyone that loves America is a Nazi. They would never side with that.
And so I've been very well aware of what Antifa's been doing. I was very busy during the riots in 2020.
They would overwhelmingly support Trump over Kamala.
Exposure to them.
What's up, Bong James Bong? Welcome back.
I've been at the ICE facility at Broadview. I'm originally from the Chicagoland area, unfortunately, but that's where That's where I grew up around. Like I said, I was in Portland. I was covering the riots in Los Angeles as well. And probably one of the most disturbing parts about that is, in addition to Antifa being present, they were tagging the streets with CJNG, which is Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generación, which is a cartel. So you have these people who are working basically in concert with other terrorist groups to say that we're here, we're present, and we're gonna attack federal
Let's listen to
agents
this woman
and
right
people
here.
who are going to expose.
I want.
And but we'll continue to do it because it's an important topic. It's an important issue.
This chick has a
American
black
people
eye.
Deserve to know what's happening in these chaotic situations.
What's up,
and, we're more than happy to do
amigos?
it. So thank you, sir.
Great job. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Katie,
smash
please.
the like button. Holy shit. $20 super chat from Marcos. President Bukele of El Salvador is very smart, like Donald Trump. I love both. Thanks for the good work you do. Thank you very much for the $20 super chat, my friend. Yeah, in El Salvador, they're on point, bro.
Hi, Mr. President. It is an honor being here today, and I first wanted to start by thanking you guys for designating Antifa a terrorist group. It's exactly what this group is. It's a long time coming. I'm an investigative journalist from Seattle. I work for the Post Millennial alongside Andy No and Jack Posobiec. I have been infiltrating Antifa cells in Seattle and Portland for the past decade. I know their inner workings, and Antifa uses extreme political violence to crush the civil rights of their political enemies and believes that violence is justified by any means necessary. But today, I want to focus on what is happening in Portland at the ICE facility. I've been covering this for the past 4 months, and this is a call out to corporate media who has completely ignored this story or has falsely reported on it. This is nothing short other than a sustained attack on the United States.
How many World War II vets have I had conversations with? I'm a vet. I was in the Iraq War, bro. I've talked to way more vets than you have. Infinitely more. Shut the fuck up.
Which is being supported by Democratic elected officials. The Portland Police Bureau has completely abandoned several blocks outside the ICE facility, giving away their jurisdiction to a terrorist group who has spent the past 4 months harassing, assaulting, and
she has a black eye.
anyone they perceive to be against their cause. Not only have federal agents been relentlessly assaulted for more than 100 consecutive days.
I don't know why she has a black eye.
Anarchist militants concealing their identities behind black facial coverings have been assaulting reporters just for trying to cover their crimes. Today, I am sitting here with a black eye and a concussion after being violently hit.
Thank you for your service, bro. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for paying taxes.
Outside the ICE facility just this past week. After the attack,
Don't stand still on a treadmill. Not a good idea.
3 Portland police officers who refused to detain the suspect. I took the time to chase down the suspect in the streets, had her held for 35 minutes. I was waiting
That's a
for
move.
Portland police to come, and they never came. Then,
Fuck, I don't want to hit my hand on the desk.
What this group is actually doing. I watched 20 Antifa militants help my assault suspect escape into an Antifa
Yeah, that looks like an Antifa eye to me.
safe house that is 1 block away from the ICE facility. And this safe house is where Antifa-affiliated protesters are conducting parliamentary
Hua or
operations.
Ura?
It's
Bro,
where
I ain't
they're
no hua.
They're showering, they're eating to continue this occupation. I have staked out this safe house and have observed shift changes. This group is highly organized. It is being funded through mutual aid groups, and they have no plans of stopping. Residents living across the ICE facility have been held hostage by Antifa. They're begging for federal intervention. The city refuses to help, and they want you, President Trump, to come in and restore law and order. I want to stress the importance of taking this situation seriously because when I first started reporting on this occupation, I went undercover in Black Bloc. I talked to these Antifa militants. I lasted for about a month. They believe that ICE agents are the Nazi Gestapo who need to be killed. They told me that directly, and I think that if this situation is not taken as seriously as it is, it's just a matter of time before someone gets killed. And thank you for having me.
Thank you, Katie. Let's.
What are they discussing? They're talking about
The only
Antifa.
question nobody can answer is why.
So
Why
Trump
are they
got
doing
a.
this? They're like,
Trump had an idea. He's like, yo, let's get all these influencers in the White House that do like righty influencing on the ground reporting and stuff like that. He's got this chick, she got like punched in the face and she works with some other righty influencers. And then there's all these guys are kind of like people that cover news from they're like righties that cover the news. They got them all in this room so they could talk about Antifa and shit. Trump's on the warpath. That's what this is.
Insurrectionists, they're terrible people, but you really wonder why. Why are they doing it? What are they gaining other than they're obviously paid? They're paid a lot of money. Go ahead, please.
Mr. President, if I can answer that question, the reason why they're doing it is because the same media that's sitting in this room with us has declared all of us at...
Jeffrey says, I'm sorry, but your support for Trump is the reason I'm unsubscribing to your channel. If at this point you still support him despite his clearly illegal actions, you're not worth platforming. That's okay. I'll just platform myself.
At this table, Nazis and fascists, and they've been doing this for years. This is why Antifa feels emboldened to attack us. Now, almost every single person at this table has been threatened with a steel bat. We've been assaulted, we've been harassed, we've been threatened, and that is in
Bye,
huge
bozo.
part
Yeah.
due to the media. So my message
Thanks,
right
Vessel
now
Dozen.
is for you guys. Because 2 years ago, or back in 2020, by the way,
What's up, Coco?
I was censored for my reporting on Antifa here in Washington, D.C. You were talking about how safe it is now, Mr. President. It wasn't so safe back then. Back in 2020, I watched as a father was being mobbed and surrounded by Antifa members as his terrified, crying children looked on and the police
Thanks,
did
Godbird.
nothing. I watched as a woman had her hair violently ripped out of her skull simply for waving an American flag on the streets of Washington, D.C. And by the way, if you guys try to go and find any of this footage, you won't find any of it because Twitter deleted all of it because our president shared my reporting and they deleted my entire account immediately after. So now, if you want to know what happened
Master
in
Chief,
2020,
thanks for the follow
all
on
you're
Twitch,
gonna
bro.
see is the media headlines that said that it was fiery but mostly peaceful. Thanks for that one, CNN. The reality is that it was an extremely violent
10 subs
period
for
of
everyone
time,
you
and
lose,
for the
mate. Keep
last
it up.
10 years, Antifa has
Incoming
been
and
wreaking
outgoing, that's the way it
havoc on
goes. I've been doing this a
law-abiding
while.
and innocent American citizens, and it needs to end.
I just saw an opportunity. I'm like, okay, well, I call it the sacrificial lamb. That's what I call it. I've been a streamer for a long time. Sometimes the chat, they need to eat, bro. Sometimes they need someone to point and laugh at. And sometimes that person presents themselves and it's just like, you know what? Let's give the chat a sacrificial lamb, bro. They hungry.
Now,
That's
I'm
what
with
I
Turning
do.
Point USA. It's an honor to be here, Mr. President. Thank you guys so much, everybody in the administration, for giving us a seat at the table.
I'm obsessed
Because
with
the media
trans
has
people.
not only
Bro, I
been
have zero problem with trans people. Zero. You won't see any video of mine saying trans bad. Never said it.
demonizing us for so long.
Like,
but
that guy just
immediately
made that shit
after
up.
the
You just came here and made that shit up, bro. Like, I dare you. Go through any of my videos. Go find me saying it.
A new
I've
follower.
only ever said I don't give a fuck that people are trans whenever the subject comes up. I don't care. As long as they're not being an asshole, I don't give a fuck.
brutal
Yeah, I'm live.
assassination of our founder, Charlie Kirk, our Turning Point USA chapters have seen an uptick in violence across the nation.
I always
as
post
Antifa
it. No, I
chapters
don't.
have
You're
fled.
lying. No, I don't, bro. No, I don't. I have trans friends that watch me. Right? Whenever the issue of trans comes up, I always think of my trans friends. I'm like, they're gonna watch this. What should I say? I know what I'm gonna say. I don't give a fuck.
In our universities, go and target them. It's been extremely difficult to report on the ground, and for a long time I was afraid to go to Portland because I
Just
knew
lying about
that
it.
the only people who would have my back, like Julio said, were one of my friends on the ground because there is no police force there. I was terrified to go because I knew if I got shot or stabbed, and I have been assaulted, I've been mobbed and robbed in Austin, Texas by Antifa, that nobody would come to help me. So my plea to the entire administration, especially to the DOJ, is every single radical left-winger who is in front of the ICE facility in Chicago, in New York, in Portland, please make sure that you use the full
$5 super chat from the user Max says, love watching your videos. Love your attitude. Keep doing what you do. I will, dude. Thank you for the $5.
force of the law to come after each and every single
Thanks,
one
Joe.
of them, because it is us being soft on left-wing violence that has fomented all of the terror that we have seen in this country, and it is the left wing getting away time and time again with assaulting law-abiding American citizens that has led us to this place. So truly, to the Americans that I speak to on the ground, they feel completely abandoned by their state and local government. So please step in. You have Americans begging for the National Guard, and to the media over here, please report.
Are
on
you
the truth.
laughing too?
Please do your
Oh
jobs.
my God, so
I'm
funny.
an American citizen. Everybody at this table simply views ourselves
What's up,
as
Tim
American
Folio?
citizens who have an iPhone and the will to actually tell the truth. So please take your
Yeah, just leave the
jobs
kids alone. I'm all
seriously
about that too.
And tell the truth to the American
Yep.
people. And thank you for
Don't
letting
give a fuck. People are trans. Leave the kids out of it. Let them decide when they're older what they want to do with their bodies.
Me be here on behalf of Charlie to continue his legacy of cleaning up the country. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Wow, you feel very strongly, I can see.
I'm mad. I got beat up so many times, Mr. President. My friends have gotten beaten up, and I want to cry right now from happiness because we have been completely ignored for so long. For almost 10 years, we've been getting assaulted on the streets. I have watched children cry as their parents have been attacked on the streets. That should not be happening at our nation's capital. So,
holy fuck, is that, what's his name?
Please utilize the full force and go after each and every single one of these people.
Fantastic.
That's,
impassioned.
Archie, who's that?
Because you should feel like that. Please, go ahead.
We use this video,
Mr. President, thank you.
Use this video. Nick Shirley. Yeah. You're the one DMing him, right? Yeah, that's Nick Shirley. Bro, there he is. The guy that you're asking permission to use videos is in the White House right now.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Everybody.
That is very crazy.
And no one can speak to the.
He did an interview with Tommy Robinson.
Oh yeah, that's right. And you hate Tommy Robinson. I'm gonna watch that just to piss you off.
So.
Oh my God. Well, you know, Trump. Not spoiler alert. But Trump suddenly got handed a note by Marco Rubio, and apparently they're close to peace in the Middle East, and he's needed urgently. So that's how this ends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Worry about violence and chaos, as you alluded to.
I want to go to Trump talking. Let's see. Let's go to the end here.
Go ahead, please, Brian.
And they're here all night long, screaming, fireworks being lit off by these.
Here we go.
And yet, the night before, you see that 11 people were shot, 5 people died, and you have him talking about like it's a wonderful situation. They make you feel guilty, and a lot of people don't get over that. They just don't get over it. I think they convince the people.
Stan, do you think a 20-year-old kid genuinely hit that sniper shot on Kirk? Bro, a fucking 8-year-old from Kentucky can make that shot. What are you talking about? You guys don't know anything about guns.
People, do wealthy people leave too or not? Places like Portland, are the wealthy people leaving? People that can leave, are they leaving?
I think that they're moving to the areas that have been gentrified. I mean, the Oregon governor, when she was saying, we don't need Trump here, she's walking around. It's a very tight shot, if you notice that. And she said, Portland's just fine. Look at me. And they'll focus on the couple areas of Portland that are very nice.
That, and there were explosions in the background.
Yeah. I mean, there was a reason they cropped it in.
Explosions in the background. Anybody have anything else to say over here?
I learned how to make that shot at 18 when I joined the Marine Corps. Went to fucking boot camp. Like, you learn how to shoot, like, in like 2 weeks, you learn how to do that shot and beyond with no optics, only iron sights, at least during my time. Okay. Yeah. Everyone thinks that's some like amazing shot that was made. It's not that far away. And he has optics on the thing.
Yeah. Should we be taking questions or is it just a waste of time? Because they're going to ask questions.
Yep. Got the treadmill going.
Well, there's Brian. He's good. But you know what? In a way, it's a waste of time because if you give a great answer, they don't put her.
What do you think about what Candace Owens has been doing since Charlie's passing? Bro, she's crashing out. Just straight up just crashing out. Just crash out mode. She's already kind of crazy. All right? I honestly, and I say this as a righty, she's totally a token black chick. 100%. Okay? And she made a lot of money being that. But she's crazy. Yeah, she's crashing out.
If you give a horrendous answer, or even if you give a great answer, they make it sound like it's not a great answer. They're very dishonest. Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, and I think part of that dishonesty comes from what
Why'd my treadmill stop? Okay, it's break time, I guess. I don't have to walk.
Besides Fox News.
That means it's break time.
Viral everywhere. But they've never even asked, like CNN's never asked, MSNBC's never asked. And a lot of times when I go to hotels, I'll stay and I'll watch like MSNBC.
Fortunately, their ratings are terrible.
They are terrible.
MSNBC is dying and CNN is dying like a dog.
And
poor CNN, they're so pathetic.
It is
so pathetic.
See their anchors in the evening that nobody ever heard of them. Where did these people come? I could take anybody off the street in Washington D.C. that do a better job.
Yeah, and it's not hard to show what's going on these days. You literally have an iPhone and you can post it on X.
They don't believe in the star system, It's just one of those things, right? Okay, Nick, you finished, Nick?
Yeah.
Are you finished, Nick? Good job. Thank you very much. Well, you've been through hell, I tell you that, but you're really incredible patriots, incredible people.
I broke it.
Go ahead, please, Brian. Brian, go ahead.
I'm so thankful for each and every one of you here right now, and I'm very grateful that my network, Real America's Voice, has partnered up with many of you. Jack Sobin, you have a show on a network. Many of you, Savannah, have appeared on a network as well, so thank you for being here. My question is this: in terms of following the money, I would just notify that the city of Austin
$20 super chat from Reginald. He says, I am subscribing. I like your takes. From one vet to another. Thank you for serving. Bro, fucking, I want to do the treadmill thing. I'm doing a fucking salute and then I go backwards, but it turned off. It turned off and it's kind of nice. I want to take a break. Thank you for the $20 super chat and thanks for subscribing.
Basically waive a $120,000 fee so that a No Kings, basically an anti.
Candace, hey, I don't hate Candace. She's just crashing out, bro. Like, I don't know. There's no value. It's just drama. If you want the drama, then watch, I'm not covering like inner influencer drama on necessarily unless it applies to everybody and it's interesting to everybody. That's kind of some niche ass like fucking inner arguing amongst righty influencers and she's crashing out and I don't know, it's not really that interesting to me. People that are like, people who consume a lot of Candace Owens, that's your shit, bro. I mean, I'm not going to knock you for looking at it. I'm not involved. And it has nothing to do with anything here. It has nothing to do with Trump.
Bypassing the fees, rolling it to the taxpayers. So my question is to you, what can the people...
Stan and Asman are way better than the news. Bro, that is a badge of honor right there, bro. Because I was inspired to say, you know what, I'm going to say what I think because Asman does. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to say what I think.
People of Austin, Texas do right
So that's a badge of honor, thanks.
Sure that their tax dollars don't fund a No King.
Wanted more of a landslide than we thought. I said, you got to get out, make it too big to rig. And fortunately, the people made it too big to rig. They tried. But the biggest thing you can do is have honest elections. If you don't have, and you need great media. You need borders. You need, wait. You need borders. You need honest media. You need honest elections. And you have a great country. And you need all three of them. Yeah, go ahead.
To a lot of these radical groups that you talked about inside here. So thank you for removing.
I would like you to make a big deal, though, if they're waiving the fee. But I guarantee
Candace is taking Charlie's death really bad. Them hooking up, I don't know about that. I could see that as like, you're trying to think way too much about it. I think they're just really good friends, homie.
They wouldn't waive it if it was it's not Trump. If it were a conservative rally, they wouldn't be waiving it. So maybe you can look into that, Pam. Todd? That sounds like one for Todd, Pam. Go ahead, Todd. Good luck. Thank you. Who are you with?
I am with
what network?
I'm with Al Arabiya. It's an Arabic network based in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. But I am the foreign
Strawberry.
Mr. President, you said that you might go to the Middle East on Sunday. Do you mean Egypt and Israel? And would you consider going to Gaza to see what things
I
on
would,
the ground?
yeah, I would. I might do that. I may do that. We haven't decided exactly. I'll be going to Egypt most likely. That's where everybody is gathered right now, and we appreciate that very much. But I'll be making the rounds, as the expression goes. I probably will. Go ahead.
Mr. President.
Go ahead.
Say it.
To clarify, you said you might go to Gaza. You're saying that's
Who are
the
you
first
with?
topic. I'm representing the TV pool, but I'm with NBC, sir.
That's too bad. Go ahead.
That's my favorite shit, dude, right there. Oh my God, Trump. That is so funny. Before he answers, he needs to know who you're with.
Well, just to clarify, you said you might go to Gaza.
That way anybody, you know why I think he's doing that, actually? That way everybody that's listening knows who is asking the questions and why it's being framed the way it is. Because typically the way the question is being asked can be correlated with who is asking.
And then the second question I had earlier today, you said the mayor of Chicago and the governor of Illinois should be jailed. Have you asked the Justice Department to look at possible charges?
No, I've seen the law, and when you have a group of people where the police call off the safety for ICE officials, I've understood that, and I've read it today in numerous journals that that's illegal. What they did is I guess it was ICE, Christie, right? They were under threat, and the police were helping beautifully, and it was fine. And then all of a sudden, a woman was on the line saying, everybody, move back, get out. And they were given an order by the second person in the police department, and the governor knew about it, the mayor knew about it. I understand that's a criminal offense, Do you want to comment on that, Christy?
What's up, Cooper? I see you in the Twitch
Sir,
chat,
we're
bro.
seeing that kind of pattern happen with local law enforcement and state law enforcement, not just in Illinois, but also out in Oregon, too. In fact, in Portland, I was there yesterday, but some of the ICE officers were telling me that as they drove by the rioters that were saying, kill ICE
What's up,
agents,
Tom? I see you in the
Molotov
chat.
cocktails, melt ICE, that the Portland police were cheering them on and had their fists in the air cheering on the rioters that were threatening their lives. So in Chicago, we had a 10-car caravan trail our ICE officials and pin them down. And those ICE officials, to
That's
get out
wild.
of their vehicles, a woman tried to ram
Blackberry.
them and run them over, and shots were fired to get them to safety. So it's happening on a regular basis, and any elected official that allows this to happen and gives cover to those kind of individuals,
Am I MAGA?
who are prepared.
No, I'm not MAGA. I'm not MAGA, but I guess I lean righty. You know, I'm all about truth, fairness, and common sense.
Perpetuating murder should absolutely be prosecuted, in my opinion.
Mr. President,
Dan-
Truth, fairness, and common sense doesn't have a side. It's on its own side. Right now, the common sense is mostly on the right.
And by the way, we have Marco Rubio. Marco, come on up here, please. He's going to bring a little stability to this group. Come on up. Does everybody know Marco Rubio? Is there anybody that doesn't? Some of the reporters.
Who's
don't.
Marco Rubio?
That's why they shouldn't be reporters.
Which job is he here for?
Uh-oh.
Come on up here, Marco.
Uh-oh. What's
Anything
going on?
we should know about the Middle East?
That's what we're hoping to talk to you about here, Mr. President.
He's doing a good job. He was born for
He's
this
busy.
job. I can tell you. Daniel, please.
President, thank you very much. I have two questions for you, if that's okay. Seamus talked a little bit about the money aspect of this. Do you believe if you go after where the money is coming from with
Here we
Antifa
go.
in regards to
Marco's writing a note.
similar to cutting the head
He's
off
writing a
the
note.
snake, so to
Hold
speak?
on, let me go back.
It would help. I don't know that it would.
Do you believe that? Two questions.
So
for
he
you,
wants
if
to
okay.
talk.
Seamus
Look, he's
talked a
eager.
little bit about
He's like, let me get your paper and your pen.
Do you
Give me
believe
this.
if
See
you
this?
go after where the money is
And now
coming
he's
from
writing
with
down a
Antifa in
note.
regards to Antifa,
He's going
do
to
you
pass it to
believe
Trump.
that would be similar
And then
to
Trump's
cutting
going to get the
head off
fuck
the
out of
snake, so
there.
to speak? And I have a
It
question
would
for
help. I don't know that it would be totally.
This is
complete,
crazy.
but it
What
would
is he
certainly,
writing?
You'd knock out 75%, 80%, 85%. These people, a lot of them don't believe it. You know, when they, I watch them, I say, I can almost tell a pro by, they're like professionals. That's all they do. And they get paid by somebody. I think it would knock out a lot of it. Yeah, not all of it maybe, but a lot of it.
And then a follow-up to that is a lot of the people who we've listened to over the last hour, they've emphasized that Antifa, it's not necessarily this big organized thing. It's a bit ambiguous. It's deorganized. I think that's one of the words that Andy used. What is the challenges of going after a group that makes it intentionally difficult to go after and find? That could be for you, the Attorney General, anyone.
You can find them.
Well, they're smart people, and they deceive. A lot of them are crooked people. A lot of them have been staying out of trouble their whole lives, and they've been bad from the day they were born, frankly. But these are sick people. Pam, go ahead, please.
Well, they're smart, but they're not smart enough. They, oh, my microphone's broken. They're smart, but they're not smart enough. They have been covered by these liberal cities for so many years. And that's why we're all working
Trump
with
read the
Treasury,
note.
with all these different departments to find the criminal conspiracy.
Okay. I'm just giving. Yeah, I was just given a note by the Secretary of State saying that we're very close to a deal in the Middle East, and they're going to need me pretty quickly. So I will take a couple of more questions.
Oh, shit.
Please.
Thank you, sir. I also have two questions for you, if I may. Have you given any more thought to possibly suspending habeas corpus to not only deal with these insurrectionists across the nation, but also to continue rapidly deporting illegal aliens?
Yeah, it's suspending who?
Habeas corpus, sir.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather leave that to Christie. What do you think?
No, sir, I haven't been a part of any discussions on that.
All right, go ahead.
In the ceasefire
This is
negotiations.
CNN speaking, by the way. So, you know, this is one of the worst reporters that you'll ever see. I don't even want to take a question. It's a waste of time. Go ahead.
How will you
you decide which workers get back pay and which workers
I
do
love
not?
that, bro.
Well, we're going to see. Most of them are going to get.
He's just like, nah, fuck you. I'm not even going to answer your question, bro. I only taken a couple more. Then I gotta go do peace in the Middle East. I'm not answering shit. $20 super chat from Tinfolio. I live in Eugene, Oregon, and trust me, Antifa needs to go. I'm also an Iraq combat veteran, and I've seen this movie before. Antifa are definitely a terrorist group around here. Thanks for bringing some light to this infection. Antifa is actually dog shit. Can't stand them. So glad they've been labeled as a terrorist organization. So happy that Trump's sitting here with all these people, and they are discussing specifically Antifa. Fuck them. Thank you for the $20 super chat, bro, and thanks for your service, homie.
Back pay, and we're going to try and make sure of that. But some of them are being hurt very badly by the Democrats, and they therefore won't qualify. Go ahead, please.
What will the administration do to foreign Antifa organizers and funders who are located overseas?
Go ahead, in the yellow, please.
So the Nobel Peace Prize will be announced on Friday. You've been nominated by many.
He likes this question.
By many, many countries, that's
many
right.
countries as well as the hostage families. Do you think you will win?
I have no idea. I mean, look, I did settle. Marco would tell you we settled 7 wars. We're close to settling an 8th. And I think we'll end up settling the Russia situation, which is horrible. 7,000 people died last week, by the way, in Russia, between Russia and Ukraine.
That's insane.
I think we'll settle that. So I don't think anybody in history has settled that many, but perhaps they'll find a reason not to give it to me, you know? Perhaps they will. Thank you.
Going to the shutdown quickly, what is your position on the extension of health care subsidies, which is what Democrats are asking for?
All I want to do is very simple. I want to get the country open, and then we're going to discuss that. And we'd like to, Obamacare is a horrible mess, and it has been from the beginning. We want to make it better, stronger, even if it costs more money, we want to make it better. The Democrats want to make it worse. The Democrats want to approve health care for illegals coming into our country, many of them coming in from prisons and mental institutions and drug dealers. They want to give them health care. We don't want that for our people because that's going to destroy the health care that we already have. We'd like to make Obamacare better for people, less expensive and better health care. Yes, ma'am.
He's taking a lot more questions than I was expecting.
You've been briefed on the organization and funding of Antifa, and if so, what have you learned?
I have been, and they have.
Antifa is a belief, not an organization. It is now a terrorist organization legally. So if you're Antifa, then you're retarded because you're now just putting yourself in jeopardy. Not a good idea. Yeah, you could say it's an idea all you want. Legally, it is now a terrorist organization.
I know somebody that has an Antifa tattoo. They're like fucked.
Are they here in the U.S.?
Nah, they're in the UK. So
well, they're not
maybe they'll
fucked.
survive a little longer.
Pretty good knowledge, but they're going to have a very good knowledge. And I really ask these very brave patriots that we're surrounded with today to let us know, because I think you probably have some pretty good ideas. And even if you're not sure, let us know and we'll figure it out. Okay? If you could do that. You're from Italy?
No, I'm from France. Can you specify how close we are to the deal? Would that be announced today, tomorrow? And do you want to see the hostages released before you travel to the region?
No, I think I'll probably go maybe before the hostages are released or shortly thereafter. Pretty much shortly thereafter. Yeah, please.
So if you're not anti-fascism, what does that make you? Bro, you guys hijacked the word and then you're weaponizing it to try and say, see, we know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. You hijacked the word. Just like, you know what I mean? Like, just like everyone's a Nazi. You hijacked the word and now everyone's a Nazi. So that anyone that disagrees with, they're Nazi, they're, you know, you're in the right. It's so pathetic. Everyone knows this. We're not stupid. And even stupid people know this. We see right through it. And look, they're in the White House right now discussing Antifa, which has been now labeled as a terrorist organization. Good luck, idiot.
Participating in the negotiation.
Go ahead. Who are you with?
The Center Square.
Yes, we have eyes and ears, dude. Like, what are you talking?
Originally, if you would designate Antifa a terror organization, and I stand here before you today, and I'm echoing what Andy said over here. Are you going to work with your administration as the Secretary of State's here? are you going to work with your administration to designate it a foreign terror organization?
You mean a terror?
Antifa? A foreign terror organization.
Well, has that been done? Pretty close, right? Would you like to see it done?
Yes, Mr.
Do
President.
you think it would help?
They have foreign links
I'd be glad
all
to
across
do it. I
Western
think it's
Europe.
the kind of thing I'd like to do. If you'd like, does
Middle
everybody
East.
agree?
Okay, well, Archie, maybe your friend is fucked because Trump said, hey, maybe I will consider it a foreign terrorist organization.
He's not my friend. I just know him.
Okay.
If you agree, yeah, I agree. Let's get it done. Okay, let's get it done. Marco, we'll take care of it.
Mr. President.
That's international, you mean?
Yes.
International.
Yes, Mr. President.
Sounds good to me.
Foreign terror organization.
Steve, are you okay with it?
Yes, it's true. There are extensive foreign ties, and I think that would be a very valid step to take.
Good, I think so too.
Yes.
Good, I think it's a good point. Thank you.
President Trump, are you planning on personally participating in this?
On the shutdown, we are now about 1 week away from military service members missing their paychecks.
We'll always take care of our military.
Would you encourage Congress to pass a standalone bill to pay our service members?
Yeah, that probably will happen. We don't have to worry about it yet. That's a long time. You know what 1 week is for me?
It's like being anti-grandma hate. If you are against me, you're for grandma hate. Word games to manipulate the conversation. Yeah, it's all bullshit. Like this, like when we start doing the word games, I'm just gonna be like, you're just fucking manipulating the conversation. I'm not even gonna participate. Fuck you. The world's not agreeing with you. Look at the world around you. Yeah, fuck you. Not even gonna participate. We're wasting my time.
An eternity. 1 week for me is a long time. We'll take care of it. Our military is always going to be taken care of. Yeah, please. Blue dress. Blue.
President. Rebecca with Blaze News. I'm curious to know, so you're talking about the money funding these Antifa organizations, and somebody brought up Roy Singham. I think
I found your channel. How I found your channel is beyond me, but I am now a fan. I'm Latina and voted for Trump every single time. Puro pinche Trump. Hey, thanks, MCZ. Appreciate you.
was you, who, by the way, is married to one of the co-founders
Stan is a waste of oxygen. Well, too bad. I'm here anyways.
of Code Pink, this infamous left-wing organization. I'm curious to know the administration.
Who is that? Who is that?
Roy Singham. He's married to.
No, did you say they're here?
No, he's not. A journalist brought him up, but.
Oh,
is,
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jameis, thank you.
Good bring up.
Excellent.
Go ahead.
He's somebody who's been reported on extensively, and I'd love to know what the administration is going to do to actually bring consequences to some of these names. You mentioned.
Well, I don't know the name, but I would like to ask Pam to take a look at it. You know, a lot of the best information we find are through you and other people like you. So I'd like you to look at it, Pam. In the back, please.
Bro, he's still taking questions. I thought he had to zip out of there.
Proof that Antifa did infiltrate on January 6th, dressed up like Trump supporters and incited violence. Is that something that you would want the new J6 committee at Congress to look into?
Well, I've heard that.
I've been watching you since before you went to reporting Trump. Then I became a bigger fan, my friend. Hey, thanks, Jank. I appreciate that.
Dress up like, you know, they're fresh out of MAGA, but they have nothing to do with MAGA. And they make trouble and they try and blame it. And yeah, we know some of that, and we will be acting on some.
Don't listen to the haters. Now, sometimes I want to read them out loud so everyone can get so everyone can hear what someone has to say.
Some of that we've seen it.
Sometimes I just see a good opportunity. I'm like, you know what? Let's read that one out loud.
We've seen it. So,
please know I am not bothered. There's too many people to be bothered. I've been doing this a long time, so the last thing that I'm going to let someone in the chat do is bother me.
Think,
but I might make an example out of them because it's fun.
You could stay a little longer, but you know the problem is, although you have some very honest journalists in here, you also have some largely dishonest journalists like MSDNC and CNN. I think they're very dishonest, unbelievably. It's like a waste of time even talking to them. But I have to go now to try and solve some problems in the Middle East, although I'm very well represented by our Secretary of State. He could probably do an even better job than me, but who knows? We don't want to take any chances, so we're going to go and do that. If you'd like, Pam, would you like to stay for another 5 minutes, 10 minutes while we have all these great people? And I'll let Pam and Christy take over and get some good points out. I just want to thank the people around the table in particular. You've been amazing.
Hell
You've been brave. You're real patriots. You're real patriots. And at some point, we're going to have to look into, at least in certain cases, rewarding you with some very important medals and honors, okay, as we have done and will be doing with Charlie Kirk. You know, Charlie is getting the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Internet politics is just toxic all around. I agree. I don't really participate in it. I just kind of talk about what's going on, say what I think, listen to what people in the chat think, and try to be an example of not being mad at the other side all the time. That's it.
Which is our highest award outside of the Congressional Medal of
The
Honor.
trolls are hilarious today. There's a little bit more than usual, but that's a good thing. That means the reach is broadening. So they come in here, they don't realize that they're actually a signal that what we're doing is working, right? Because I have a lot more information behind the scenes than just the average viewers have as to like why we're even here in the first place, right? Like I didn't just like turn this on and get lucky. You know what I mean? Like this has all been cultivated. So the people showing up to complain about it, it's all like what we're seeing on our end is not, oh, somebody doesn't like it. It's more like, hey, there's data there. Like we just see data. It's just data. You don't like it, you come in here to bitch. Your data, you're a signal that the reach is broadening, right? Which is a good thing, which is what we want.
And I think they're sort of even. One's civilian and one's military. But unfortunately, the civilian sometimes is military also because of what we have to go through on the streets of this country. I can only tell you this: we have a great nation. We have a nation that's right now the hottest in the entire world.
Showing the platoon the channel. What's up, motherfuckers?
Today.
But better be watching right now.
Easier
everyone,
because nobody's doing.
Everyone in the platoon, pull out your phones right now. All right, better subscribe to Stamp Price on YouTube. Let's go. All right, pull out those phones ASAP. Or I'll make you police call the cigarette butts.
Better than we are financially. We've never done.
Politics has become a sport. I call it American Game of Thrones, and I'm just watching a show, right? Like I can't control the outcome. We could feel like we have control over the outcome, but we really don't. We're just spectators watching, and we're at the mercy of whichever direction the world goes in. And so I just call it American Game of Thrones.
We've had, I think, 58 stock market increases since I've been top, meaning record increases. We have never seen anything like it, and we're going to keep it going. That makes it a little bit easier for what we're doing. I guess maybe it also makes some people crazy because they don't want to see us do well. But we're the hottest nation anywhere in the world, and we were a dead nation 1 year ago. I say it all the time. We were a dead nation. Now we're the hottest nation in the world, and that's said to by every leader. One of the reasons that we have every country already signed up or just about to sign, every country in the world on this whole mess we have going over with Hamas and the Middle East and all of the things you see, is they respect our nation. A year ago, you wouldn't have been able to get it. You certainly couldn't have gotten it with Biden. You didn't know where the hell he was. But a year ago, you wouldn't have been able to have a situation like this. So I just want to thank the people around this table, and certainly the officials around the table, because they've been incredible. They've been
Gotta go take care of business.
I watched yesterday, Pam, and I watched a little bit. I thought it was so good. I rounded up and I watched it late.
What's up, Riley? Thank you, guys.
I thought you were fantastic yesterday. You really, look, you had some wonderful senators, some great politicians asking very fair questions, and you had some real slime balls. But I thought you were amazing, thank you very much. And Christy, thanks for the great job. Cash, thanks for the great job. Always my man back down there. He's the silent type, but he's a hell of a lawyer. Thank you all. We're going to get peace in the Middle East. That's what we want to do. Thank you very much, everybody.
Peace in the Middle East. Let's go, dude. Let's see if that can be done. At least for a short period of time. It'll be the calm. At least maybe we can achieve a calm. But I think they're gonna be at war for a very long time. All right, so. What we have today, let's see if I can get this a little bit situated better. We do have a show to do today. We have a bunch of stuff that's been going on. I'm going to go through it with you guys. Archie, are you ready to go through this? Mm-hmm. All right. Gonzo's editing away. Editing away. He's gonna edit anyway. All right, let's start with Portland, the illegal. Let's check this stuff out. So what we're about to do now is we're going to put together today's video. We like to do this live. We organize all the facts and everything together live. You guys can chime in if you like and help us out. Or you can just kind of watch the process. It's a lot of fun finding all this stuff. Looks like Archie's done a lot of work. He's already put together quite the docket. So I'm going to go over everything that Archie's been doing here. We're going to start with Portland updates. And we have a video. Six Sleep, thanks for the follow on Twitch. We have an illegal that was captured, and Christy Nome is there personally. Keithius, with a Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. There we go.
A new
And
follower.
Hologram Bam, thanks for the follow on Twitch as well. We are live on Twitch. It's an alternative platform just in case, we get in trouble here on YouTube. You never know. We've been in trouble several times this year already. Unfairly, might I add. Here we go. Here's this illegal that here's Christy Noem as well. And he asks her if she can let him go. It's quite comical, to be honest. Like, his face looks wild. He looks like, I'll make this joke again later, but he looks like like the way a Japanese anime or manga artist would draw a Mexican for some reason. Like, it's just like, he's very cartoonish. That's all I can say.
You
Let me out.
let you out?
Yeah.
No, not let you out. You're under arrest. You're under arrest. Are you here in the United States illegally?
Estás aquí ilegalmente. Tiene papeles para estar aquí.
That's a criminal charge in this country, to be here illegally.
¿Sí o no? ¿Tiene papeles?
The best thing this guy could do is just shut the fuck up Friday.
Is that your brother?
Don't say anything. They got cameras all the way around. Just shut the fuck up Friday. Don't say anything. Don't give her the clip.
Brother?
She's gonna get a clip, but don't give her a clip. That's what I say.
Yes? Yes? What's his name?
My brother?
Yes.
¿Cómo se llama? Esteban? Aristeo.
You waited until we detained you. So now you will be removed from this country and never given the chance to come back.
Vas a ser declarado.
Do you have family here besides your brother?
Tengo familia aquí.
Bro, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't out any of your family. Just shut the fuck up Friday. That's what I say. Like, I'm all about, like, bro, something needs to be done. We got too many illegals that float into the country, right? Something needs to be done. But when I see something like this and then he's being talked to and stuff, I'm just thinking, don't fucking talk to the cops, dude. You just shut the fuck up Friday. Someone, you know what I mean? Don't answer these questions. Don't say you'll out your family. Don't out them.
Talk to him.
Adios, amigo. Yep, he going bye-bye. He got caught. This is a really bad time to be illegal in America. That's for sure.
Yeah, did this guy think saying "let me go" was going to work? I don't know. That was.
He's a brother to the individual that we had targeted because of his criminal convictions on ID theft.
Oh, so his brother, ID theft, got caught up, and then because of that, connected and found this guy. Wild.
And being in this country illegally. He is detained because he's in this country illegally as well. And
So he got caught up. See, it sucks, but it's the way it is now, dude. Too many people came in. In the past, before Biden, we didn't have millions pouring in through the fucking border, caravans of them. Remember the caravans? Yeah, dude, literally millions of people poured in. So now it's a problem. Like, I never really gave a shit, to be honest, because there wasn't enough to really matter. Now there's too many. We can't have that many. Like, there's always going to be X amount of illegals that every country is going to have. They'll have different laws that will, dictate exactly what that percentage is. But there's always a percentage of people in a country illegally. And there's a manageable amount. When you go beyond that manageable amount, especially vastly, like what happened under Biden, that's when it's a problem and shit has to get taken care of, dude. It is what it is. Hey, thanks. I love my share too.
That's our message continuously to people all the time. Is that, listen, if you deport now, if you're in this country illegally and leave on your own, you may get the chance to come back to the United States again someday. But if you
that's my advice. Like, anybody, they're here illegally, and they don't want to, miss their chances of coming back, just go now voluntarily and fucking wait it out. See what happens later. Wait it out. Don't have anything on your record. That's so just self-deport. Why risk it? I can understand there's some people that, like, they have circumstances to where they're willing to risk it. I can understand that. Maybe there's something crazy going on. Everyone has their own life. I understand. But if you're not in that situation to where you, like, have to fucking risk it, I say just leave, dude. Don't have that shit on your record when things calm down and you want to come back. Come here legally. Go self-deport. Cover your ass. Come back legally. You're good to go. And when you come here legally, fucking assimilate. You better not be anti-American. You come here and assimilate. better be having 4th of July barbecues. What's this?
I'm going to give this to somebody. Here.
Looks defeated. Chief Day. Uh-oh. The feds are here now, buddy. All right, cool. So we have Kristi Noem. We have the Trump Antifa meeting. Anything interesting? Trump days Dems were attacking Christians when they should have gone after Antifa. Nick Schroeder brought his own flag to show Trump. Nick Shirley was there. Pam Bondi speaks up how they're going to break down Antifa. That seems like a good summary. Palacitas fire suspect arrested. I want one of the main stories to be Hasan.
All right, we can move that to move the Palisades out of the way.
Yes. And then after Palisades fire, I want to do, how do I say it? Palisades?
Palisades. I think it's just Palisades.
I want daily crash outs should be the 4th thing. So I'm going to move that up into number 4 spot.
All right.
There we go. Daily crash outs. Bam. Oh, you're still filling shit out?
No, I wasn't. I fucked something up there.
Okay. So you feel pretty strongly about this docket?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Okay. What happened to this link right here?
Yeah, the Hasan responses got fucked up just then. Wait, one second, I can get them.
Okay. Just make sure it's neat and orderly, please. My wife immigrated from Poland, and it isn't easy. We need to fix the system and maybe not arrest people at immigration hearings. You know what? I kind of like that it's not easy. Hologram Bram in the chat. I see you, dude. Barbecues and Coors Light. That's right. They come to this country. You better fucking assimilate, dude. You better not come to this country and then start protesting and supporting some other country, waving another flag. Get the fuck out of here with that. You come here and assimilate.
I've got 3 stand prices ready when you're ready.
I'm ready, Gonzo. I'll pop it up right now. Do this. All right. Send it. Antifa is starting to turn on each other. This Antifa's mad that another Antifa talked to the press.
Before you give this guy more fucking clickbait and make him more money.
You're giving it to us right now.
Give him more money for fucking
okay, I have a change I want to
by
make.
raising your
I want to get rid of the part 2 of the hook. The second half that hook needs to go. Yep. And just get right into it faster. Yeah. I'm not drinking your Coors Light, okay? That I understand. All right. That's all right. Antifa is starting to turn on each other.
Before you give this guy more fucking clickbait and make him more money.
You're giving it to us right now.
Give him more money for fucking clickbait.
Can you have that guy yelling in the background a little bit too? Like have his yelling vocals on that clip, the opening clip. The opening clip. Yeah, where you have him muted. Yeah. Just have it doesn't have to be intelligible. We just need to hear that he's yelling. That might be a little bit low. Antifa is starting to turn on each other. And then yeah, cut into that each other a little bit tighter too. Antifa is starting to turn on each other. There we go. Yeah, just a little. Yeah, that works. But yeah, that extra frame. You're right, bro. There you go. Yup. Now we editing. There we go, bro. Come a long way, Gonzo. Antifa is starting to turn on each other.
Before you give this guy more.
And then one last thing. So we want to do like a little bit of a J cut with that audio. So it might need an additional audio track. Yeah, you could fade that in. Yeah, maybe try it right there, but it's better if you do it after, not before. You're doing it preemptively, and that's an error. You're doing it preemptively. Yeah, you need this crossover not to happen before the cut, but during the cut. Yeah,
Okay.
like yeah. You're going. There you go. You got it.
Yeah. So this one's got a.
You need another audio layer.
Wait. Yeah. This one needs to go up like.
There you go.
Down, I guess.
Yeah, down works, and then just move it to the right slightly, and then crossfade it. That's it. There you go. To turn on each other.
Before you get
See how
this
much smoother
guy
that is?
more
Now it doesn't have that pop anymore, and it's a lot more seamless. There you go. All right. Let me see the rest.
before you give this guy more fucking clickbait and make him more money.
You're giving it to us right now.
Give him more money for fucking clickbait by raising your voice. Go and fight the fucking government.
You're literally doing this right now.
Come on.
Oh, speaking of raising their voice.
Oh my God, bro.
Comments
Whoa. Yes, keep going. Thank you for the clip. I'm showing everybody. There we go. Yeah, now it's good. Send it.
Clickbait?
Nah, he became the clip. Yeah, he's using the wrong word. It's not clickbait. He meant to say clip. He's just retarded. YouTube chat is wrong. What are they wrong about, Vessel Tosin? Antifa. She's crashing out because of a sign that defines what a woman is.
Me down, fascist.
Can I
I don't
compute?
give a fuck who you are.
Oh my
the
God.
fact that you feel this way makes you completely immoral.
I like your Transformer shirt.
Anybody.
Yeah.
I don't care if you have a fucking master's degree. I don't
Okay.
care if you feel like you're tall and proud. Go
Mhm.
fuck yourself.
Okay.
This is absolutely fucking disgusting. I can't
Alright.
believe you. And you can take your fucking Blue Lives Matter flag with you.
Whatever, Golem. Yeah, give us the clip, bro.
This is
She's not gonna be able to walk away. She's gonna come back, isn't she? No.
Nobody else. The fucking flags out front. Nobody cares. Yeah.
Nobody's backing you up. Yeah, nobody cares.
Everybody look away when it fucking matters, right?
You could just.
Everybody look the fuck away.
You're bringing all this attention on yourself. All she had to do was go about her day with nobody bothering her. But yet she invites the attention anyways. I think the ending can be shortened a little bit when she's walking away. I think there's a good, better ending point, and then we can go to that final point that I make. Let's play from there. Yeah. Bro,
Welcome.
she's not gonna be able to walk away. She's gonna come back, isn't she? No.
Nobody else. The fucking flags out front. Nobody cares. Yeah.
Nobody's backing you up. Yeah, nobody cares. Right there. I think I ended on nobody cares. Yeah. Yeah, nobody cares. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I like her Transformer shirt. I want one. I want that exact shirt. That looks badass. I want the no sleeves version that's on top. Please delete your content slop channel. Not gonna happen, bro. Sorry to say. Yep. You're stuck with me. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get bigger too. I'm gonna get this channel to 1 million subscribers. Nobody's backing you up. My main channel's at 3.6. But yet she and my gaming's at 900K, almost to 1 million. There's no reason why I can't get this one to 1 million. I could do it. What's your favorite Transformers movie? This one. Yeah, nobody cares. But yet she invites the attention anyways. Yeah, nobody cares. But yet.
Got too much of the S off my B.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nice catch. There we go. Fine tune work.
A new follower.
It kind of doesn't match. Like it needs more of that. Yeah, nobody cares. But yet she.
What's up?
I'm just thinking that ending doesn't match what I'm saying. Like they don't go together. So we might have to. Let's go back and see if there's an earlier point to cut. Yeah, start right there.
I can't believe you, and you can take your fucking Blue Lives Matter flag with you.
Whatever, Golem. Yeah, give us the clip, bro.
You're welcome.
She's not gonna be able to walk away. She's gonna come back, isn't she? No.
Nobody else, the fucking flag's out front, nobody cares. Yeah.
Nobody's backing you up. Yeah, nobody cares. But yet she. Nobody's backing you up. Cut to that. Nobody's backing you up. Nobody's backing you up. Right there. Bam. Yeah, that's the one. I think it'll connect just a little bit better there. All right, let me know when that's ready to go. I'm just gonna start opening some stuff up for my docket. For Archie's video. Bam. Portland updates. That's what we'll call this one. Let me know when you're ready, Gonzo. This one is the Antifa meeting, Trump Antifa meeting. Trump Antifa meeting. There we go. Wait, where'd the third story go?
Shit, yeah, something fucked up in it.
Why'd you move it down, bro? Leave my Hasan thing. Yeah, you did. I didn't fucking move it down there. Hasan controversy goes right here.
Moved. I think I fucked up somewhere.
Yeah. Be careful. We're doing this stuff in order. Gonzo, are you there, or is your mic muted?
Yeah, I'm here. I found another. I accidentally took out something you said. That's why it didn't make sense. So I'm putting it back real quick.
Oh, okay. I'll check it when you're done. Let me know. Hasan zapped his dog. So crazy. Allegedly zapped his dog. Now we have some new info. But wild that he makes his dog just sit there as a prop for a stream. That's crazy to me. No moving, just stay right there so you look good on camera. That's crazy. California fire suspect arrested. There we go. Daily crash outs. Wait, daily crash outs is supposed to be number 4. Bro, everything I did got moved. What the fuck? Well, okay, Archie, this first one that you have is from 2011, right? Why is that one in the front? Why is the one... It's from 2011, dude.
I don't know.
It's from 2011. Why are we doing a daily... showcasing, like, opening daily crash outs with something from 14 years ago?
Fair enough.
Give us something new, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna pull it out because it's old. It's from 2014.
Fair enough.
11 years old.
Okay, it's done.
All right. Okay. Oh, wrong thing. Hold on. All right. I'm ready. Let me take a look. Oh, let me unmute real quick.
Flags out front, nobody cares. Yeah.
Nobody's backing you up. All she had to do was go about her day with nobody bothering her, but yet she invites the attention anyways. Okay, so since that's the case, we got to cut at a different point. So let's cut a little earlier. Go see that like open gap in my dialogue, and then I make like a brief little noise or comment. It's behind.
Right,
nope, it's that open area. No, to the front. You're going back way too far. Go behind the outro. You just zoomed. We can't see it anymore. Yeah, it's right there. There's a gap, and there's a little peak right in the middle right there. Let's listen to what I say on the left over there real quick, and then see if there's an ending point.
Okay.
Yeah, give us the clip, bro.
Welcome.
She's not gonna be able to walk away. She's gonna come back, isn't she? No.
Nobody else. The fucking flags out front. Nobody cares. Yeah.
Nobody's backing you up. All she had to do. Okay, maybe cut just before the nobody's backing you up. Just before it. You could just see it visually and just cut right there. Yeah. That's it. Let's cut that out. Now it's going to make more sense. You have to get the subtitle as well above it. Oh, wait, that goes to the video? I see. Never mind. That should be it. Let's watch that whole sequence and then we'll call it good. Come back, isn't she? No.
Nobody else. The fucking flags out front. Nobody cares. Yeah.
All she had to do was go about her day with nobody bothering her. But yet she invites the attention anyways. There we go. That's it. Send it. It's done. Whatever change you got to do. All right.
All right, what do you want to call it?
Yeah, I know I'm live, dude. Let's call it she involved herself.
Cool, I will get all these up and scheduled, my friend.
Got it. Make sure that you spelt it. She involved herself. I think it is. You didn't know.
Yeah.
Make sure
Yeah,
that's an E. Okay. All right. Thank you. That's all you have for right now?
Yeah, that's everything.
Everything. All right. Cool, dude. So you're done for the day.
Yes, sir.
All right. You're out. You see it, dude. Thank you very much for everything, Gonzo. As always, I appreciate you.
I'll catch you guys later.
See you later, dude. You streaming tonight?
Peace.
Are you streaming tonight, Gonzo?
Well, we'll see. I might.
Okay. Let me know what you're gonna do.
World of Warcraft stuff going on, so
okay.
I might pop in and do that.
Right on. All right, Gonzo. I'll see you later.
All right, later.
Okay. Daily crash outs moves here. California governor candidate has a crash out. Is that actually the whole thing about that?
A new follower.
So not really.
Okay, then why is it opening that way? Why is it being labeled as that then? I'll delete these and we can rethink it. What is the segment about? Or did you just get a bunch of California shit?
California governor candidate is going viral on Twitter because she had a meltdown during an interview.
So that's what I just asked. That's what I just asked. So it is about her having, the whole thing's about her having a meltdown.
No, it's not. That's what the first one's about, and then it's more shit of her melting down on crazy shit she said in the past.
Gone. If you can't describe it, then I'm getting rid of it. New Orleans.
Yeah.
Prison break suspect caught. Oh yeah, the original video. I'm gonna open with the original video.
And then, sorry, Stan, I'm an idiot. We had one more.
Oh, we have one more. Okay.
One.
All right, one sec. I thought we had another one. I felt it. Yeah, this was the extra one today, out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready for you.
I just counted 3 in my head and was like, oh, we're done. But now there's this one.
It's time for a laugh.
What's your name, soldier? What's your name, soldier? Tell me your name. What's your name, soldier? Yeah, you hear me?
AI is so
What's
good.
What's your name, soldier?
Here it comes.
What's your name, soldier? Sergeant Pepper.
Do you have the Sergeant Pepper AI video in the crash outs, Archie?
Sergeant Pepper.
That one looks good to go, by the way. Just call it Sergeant Pepper.
No, I don't think so.
All right. I'll see if I can get it to you, but there's a look up Sergeant Pepper. It's like one of those AI get sprayed in the face videos.
Oh, okay.
All right. What is it? New Orleans? Yeah, New Orleans. Last new nice. Orleans prisoner caught. Very nice. Okay, it's kind of, see, we'll see how big the docket ends up because I cut that one segment out. Let's see, Colin Rugg on X. Mexican cartel.
Yep. I've also got some extra ones down here which could go back in the docket. There's some pretty good ones down here.
Okay. AOC getting attacked for body shaming short people.
Yeah.
See, that's the way it goes. Like, if you want to go this route and have these opinions, then there's going to be the opinion police. You can never make fun of anybody ever. AOC canceled. $110,000 gangbangers. That's a lot. That's pretty mobilized.
So that's like as big as the English army.
What is this? Portland seems kind of chill tonight.
They were having a massive dance.
Whatever, fuck them. All right, this person gave birth live on Twitch. First Twitch birth. There we go. And he's definitely a cop. What is this? This is old.
I don't know,
That's an old video, my friend.
Fair enough.
Hakeem Jeffries and Republicans going at it.
That one's quite long.
A new follower.
Okay, then I'll just get rid of it. News coverage of prison break. We already have that up there. Not legal, no trucking for you.
That one could go in. That one's pretty interesting.
Illegals should not have a CDL. If someone's here legally and they can speak English and read all the road signs and they could pass a driving test, like a good one, not some bullshit one, then I'm fine with it. Let's see. Illegals, no CDL. Yeah, no CDL for illegals, 100%.
It says legal citizen, so it's like you couldn't work there as well.
ICE agents arrest girl for using her vehicle as a weapon. Oh, I have one that needs to go in here. Remember the girl that got shot? They let her go. Can you get that,
Really?
please? Yeah, get that and add it to the bottom of the docket. I'll fit it somewhere.
Okay.
ICE agents arrest girl for using her vehicle as a weapon.
Oh yeah, that one's kind of wild. You might want to watch that on stream.
Arrested by ICE. Greta's back home. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, that's why it's down there.
I only care about Greta if she's not home and she's in trouble. That's the only time I care. Okay. And do we have anything that's like funny to end on?
Let me have a look. Nah, no, I don't. No, I don't think so. Not anymore.
Okay.
Find something
Yeah.
better. Because I did have it on.
Huh? Finish it. Finish it.
I had it on. Sorry, I had it on. As like it was just gonna be that old clip that finished it.
Oh, he's definitely a cop. Yeah. I mean, it's old. It's old. That's at least a couple years old. Drama Alert's just recycling something old. Let me see what I can find. Let me see. Something funny.
I found another crash out if you want it.
Is it recent?
I think so. She's going on about ICE agents.
Okay, send it to me in DMs.
All right.
And did you found the other thing, right?
No, not yet.
What was the other thing I told you to find? Oh, it was
the Chicago ramming. They let her go. The guy that they shot.
Let me look at my bookmarks. See what I got. I think I saved it.
Yeah, wait. Oh fuck, no, never mind. That's a Libs of TikTok one from 2024, but it just had exactly the same storyline.
There's allegedly an old clip of Hasan abusing another dog too. I'm actually gonna put this in there. Just to say that, show that there's like a history of this potentially. All right. See, what's her name? La Maggie.
Oh wait, I found
released
Fox News article.
Article?
It was La Maggie, yeah. No, not article. Sorry, news broadcast. Yeah, this will work. I'll send it to you in Discord.
Sent to me on Discord. All right, there's the crash out. Let me put that in first. Crash out. Bam. Let me save this so I could do a short on it. If it's good, we'll see. But there's a crash out, and then we have the La Maggie getting released. All right, I think that I feel good about this docket with these things.
All right, nice.
La
we need something funny
Maggie.
still, don't we?
Huh?
We need something funny still, right?
Yes. That's the last piece of the puzzle that we need. All right, almost ready to do this. We'll just see. You got something?
Here's Bob Ross competing in WWE.
Okay, let's end with that. That's cool. Bobby Ross
against Mr. Rogers.
Oh, no shit. That's awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. Awesome. All right, I think we're ready to do this show. For everybody watching, thank you for being patient. We're about to do the video now. It's probably going to take like 25, 30 minutes to do it. Basic Bosch, I see you in the chat. Yeah, first time in years, dude. I remember you, dude. Damn, it's one of my, probably my first, definitely the first, 50 followers. Maybe 10. $10 super chat from Eric says, Carolyn Borsenko studies Antifa. She's infiltrated their meetings and looks at their material to talk about how they plan, organize funding, infiltrate, and twist people, all from Antifa's own words. Yeah, we just watched her talk about it to Trump directly, live. It was awesome. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do now. I'm going to shoot this video. All right, so I'm going to pause the music. I'm going to go full screen. We're going to do our little intro, and then I'm going to get into it. Guys, feel free to chat. The two chats that are showing up on screen, the shorts chat is not going to be in the video. So if you want your chat to be in the video, you either go to Twitch or you can go to the other live stream on YouTube where I'm streaming wide, okay? But the shorts chat will not be in the video. Just letting you guys know, if you'd like to be in the video, just go to Twitch or the other YouTube stream. That wasn't her? I thought that was her. Oh, okay. There was somebody that says that she infiltrates Antifa. And she had a black eye. Interesting. Keithius, what's up, man? All right, let's do this. I'm going to do a video real quick. Here we go. Stream marker for Archie. All right. Portland updates. Okay, here we go. What's her name? Christy Nome. Christy Nome. Christy Nome personally deports an illegal in Portland. I have a better way of doing that. I just thought of something. Christy Nome personally deports an illegal into Portland. So good. Okay, there we go. Second part. Trump just broadcast a meeting dedicated to Antifa. What was this one? Oh, yeah, right. And Hasan electrocuted his dog? We have these stories and so much more. This is your daily injection of political crack. Let's go. I have to do that again because we got a follower. Hold up. Maybe we do that one. We have all these stories and so much more. This is your daily injection of political crack. Let's go. There's two for you. If the follower one works, use that. But there's two for you, Archie. All right, moving on. First story. Here we go. Kristi Noem, boots on the ground yesterday. Here is her talking to an illegal personally, trying to, get some information out of this guy. And he asks if he could be let go.
Let you out? Yeah. No, not let you out. You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
I gotta say, hold on, let me go back. Look at this guy's face. Doesn't he look like, he kind of like, this is what I'm thinking. Look at that right there. Okay, that to me looks like the way a Japanese manga artist would draw a Mexican, but he's in real life. Just saying.
Let you out. You're under arrest. You're under arrest. Are you here in the United States illegally?
¿Estás aquí ilegalmente? ¿Tiene papeles para estar aquí?
That's a criminal charge in this country, to be here illegally.
¿Tiene papeles?
In my opinion, the best thing this guy can do, because everyone's filming him, he's talking to her. He probably doesn't know exactly who she is. He just knows he's in trouble. He should shut the fuck up Friday and not say a word.
Is that your brother? Yes? Yes? What's his name?
My brother?
Yes.
Esteban?
He does have a walleye, yes.
You waited until we detained you. So now you will be removed from this country and never given a chance to come back.
He doesn't understand a word she is saying, but he knows he's in trouble. She is doing this for a clip, and we're all watching it. All of us. One Piece villain.
Do you have family here besides your brother?
See, now she's talking about his family.
Okay.
Yeah, don't say nothing. Don't leak nothing. Yeah. You're getting deported, but you could shut the fuck up Friday and just, I don't know. The best thing you do, don't say shit. My opinion, my friends, is if someone's here illegally, right now is not a good time to be here illegally. You should self-deport, save your ass, come back legally when it's not as hot. That's the best thing anyone here illegally can possibly do. Secretary Kristi Noem just left a meeting with woke Portland Police Chief Bob Day. I don't know if he's woke or not. I don't know much about him, but this clip is circulating. It has 3 million views.
I'm going to give this to somebody.
Uh-oh, dude. Oh, that's a picture worth 1,000 words right there. Yeah, he is not having a good day. Just be cooperative, bro. Secretary Noem is on the rooftop. She's on the rooftop looking down at them as leftists scream, "Fuck the immigration authorities," in Spanish. Welcome to the war zone.
Especially the name of the chicken house.
Somebody messed up their audio equipment when recording this, because I could tell they put this through Adobe Broadcast, and it is AI Central with that voice correction. Yesterday morning, I was broken into again for the 10th time, says a business owner in downtown Portland.
Has crime impacted your businesses?
Yes, absolutely. In fact, yesterday morning, I was broken again for the 10th time. I will say that the police responded very quickly, which was better ticket times as far as getting them to the site quicker. So that was very helpful.
Wow. How do you feel about National Guard in Portland? What do you think about that? What are your thoughts?
We need help here and something needs to be done. So if this is what we need to do to get our leaders paying attention to what's happening in Portland, then I think it's a good thing. We've been struggling for a long time, since 2020, and it's really difficult to do business in downtown Portland, and we need all the help we can get. And if this creates a little bit of peace in our city and shows that there really is some issues happening, then I think that it's for the best.
Yeah, I would never want to do business in a place like downtown Portland, bro. That's like a trap. I would never do that. The man who spit on a Border Patrol agent's face outside of ICE Portland has now been charged with felony assault. Good, bro. Oh, here's the guy. Let's take a look. So he spits. That's the guy. Bro, if you spit, don't spit, dude. No, you're gonna get in so much trouble. I don't know if I could show the spitting. I'm gonna pause, but apparently this guy does spit on one of these officers. And yeah, bro, that's a big no-no. Don't spit on a federal officer. That's so dumb. In other news, Trump had a meeting today in the White House. He invited a bunch of righty influencers to talk about Antifa. Antifa is so fucked. I can't believe that this has White House attention now.
Under the last administration, the Department of Justice targeted faithful Catholics, Christians, and patriotic parents as domestic extremists. They said, oh, they're extreme because they believe in God. They're extreme because they go to a Catholic church, or evangelicals, where everybody was under the gun. Unless you were a really bad, sick person, then they left you alone. Under the Trump administration, we're going after Antifa criminals, and all who fund and support their campaigns are in serious trouble, and we have a lot of...
They're not just going after the Antifa members, they're going after the funders. That is wild. They're going to completely dismantle it.
Records already, a lot of surprises, a lot of bad surprises. It's people that you would never think.
Wild. Nick Sorter was there. He was invited to this talk, and he brought the flag that he got arrested for saving.
That's right. I saw that.
Took this flag from that man that was burning it in the street.
I saw it. Do you know who he is?
Oh yeah, I know exactly who it is.
So why don't you give it to Pam? Give it to the Attorney General, and let's start.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I actually have a...
Trump is... I saw the video of that old guy. He was there for like a week outside the Antifa thing. He burned a bunch of flags. He's being very inflammatory. And Trump wants burning flags to be illegal. I don't think it should be illegal. I think it's disgusting. But I don't think burning flags should be illegal. It's a freedom of speech kind of a thing. And, I just think that that's a slippery slope personally. But it is still satisfying. Fuck that guy.
Second flag.
Let me move on to the next thing. Let me center vertical stream. There we go. You know who else was there? Our boy Nick Shirley in the White House now, talking about his experiences.
Out by a member of Antifa who said he would smoke me, and next thing he knew, a DHS sniper had lasers on his chest.
We have that video.
Out there, who knows what would have happened that day. These people are very dangerous, and people wonder how they're able to do it. It's the reason is because these cities are not enforcing.
I'd be nervous too, bro.
The law, and why should these people be worried if the law is not being enforced?
Exactly.
And we are not far right, nor are we far wrong. We're just right. And the truth about what's happening here in America with these groups is very dangerous. And I thank you, Mr. President, and your administration as well for acknowledging that.
Bro! He's in the White House. Nick Shirley, my man. Good job, bro. Rooting for you. Dude, this kid, bro, he is on the ground showing us what the people are doing, what they saying, and how they feeling. Pam Bondi decided to chime in. Here's what she had to say.
We're not going to stop at just arresting the violent criminals we can see in the streets. Fighting crime is more than just getting the bad guy off the streets. It's breaking down the organization brick by brick.
Yeah.
Just like we did with cartels.
Yeah.
We're going to take the same approach, President Trump, with Antifa. Destroy the entire organization from top to bottom. We're going to take them apart. Thanks to your bold leadership and the designation of Antifa as a terrorist organization, which is exactly what they are, Americans will no longer tolerate their unhinged violence. We're not going to stop at just arresting the...
Antifa is, like I said, Antifa is so fucked. They're like, there's George Soros. George Soros, he's coming after him. I don't know who this guy is right here, but I've seen him before. He's involved. He works with George Soros. Somebody from CNN tried to ask Trump a question, and he wasn't having it.
All right, go ahead.
In the ceasefire.
This is CNN speaking, by the way. So this is one of the worst reporters that you'll ever see. I don't even want to take a question. It's a waste of time. Go ahead.
Oh my God, that is so fire. Oh, fuck CNN. Then Trump gets a message from Marco Rubio in the middle of this meeting saying, yo, we gotta go. The Middle East needs us.
Criminal conspiracy.
Okay. I'm just giving. Yeah, I was just given a note by the Secretary of State saying that we're very close to a deal in the Middle East, and they're going to need
That's Soros' son. Got it.
pretty quickly. So I will take a couple of more questions.
Criminal conspiracy.
All right, yeah, good point, good point. This guy back here, there he is. This guy right here, that's Soros' son. Like father, like son. Well, you know what? Now they're looking into you guys. Okay. Now it's time to talk about Hasan. I don't like to talk about this guy that much, but this needs to be spoken about. There's this video that is going around of Hasan. He appears to be zapping his dog because the dog moves out of, position that he wants the dog in to be in frame on his stream. Let's take a look at this, and then we have a follow-up of Hasan's response to the criticism of him appearing to zap his dog.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
Yeah, lay down. Lay down, don't move, stay in frame. I'm trying to make my stream look good. That's what I see. That's what I see when I watch this. Like, whether the dog was actually zapped or not doesn't matter. You could tell he is frustrated with this dog getting up. This man should not be a dog owner. As a dog owner, my dogs are running around freely doing whatever the fuck they want right now outside. When it's too cold or it's raining or whatever, we'll bring them in. Or if it's getting dark, we bring them in. And then they do whatever the fuck they want. Do they come and bother me or whatever? I just give them some pets, give them a little kiss, and I just keep streaming. That's not an issue. They do whatever they want. Go wherever they want. Go upstairs, downstairs. I don't give a fuck.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby.
Oh my God.
It's just you're making her stressed. She just literally is.
Your chat is telling you you're stressing out the dog.
So incredibly spoiled from my mom.
So now it's the dog's fault.
No, she doesn't want to come over here to see what's up. She just wants to fucking roam the house because she got to roam the house when I was gone. And she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented.
The dog's not moving now. That dog's being obedient.
I think that clip went to Trump's big baby desk immediately. I hate everything. I hate everything.
He's realizing, oh, fuck, I just got clipped. Yeah, you got fucking clipped. This went mega viral. Regardless if he actually zapped the dog or not, it looks like he zapped the dog to me. Okay, but there is a video follow-up of him showing the device. Let's take a look at it. Okay, and now this device that he shows does appear to be like a buzz collar, but not a shock collar. And it looks exactly like the one that was on the dog.
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it.
Probably does a beep sound. Probably has a light. Might have tracking.
Are you happy? That's it. Good. There's the AirTag. There's the fucking vibrator. It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime, and it also has a tracker on it when she gets lost. If she were to actually get fucking lost, you are able to, it emits a sound.
Yeah, you're still training that dog that it has to stay right there for your streams. I bet you anything, we're going to see a whole lot less of the dog laying right there, and he's going to be like, fuck, I can't do that anymore. I bet you the dog will be here less. Now, this is alleged. I'm not sure if this is from Tectone. I'm not sure if this is a legit clip or not. Okay. But this is an alleged clip of, you could see someone pulling a dog's tail here. I'm just going to show, just an image of that and move on. And then yelling at the dog. Here we go.
Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Stay.
That sounds like Hasan's voice. It was uploaded. Okay, apparently, according to Tectone, it was uploaded 6 years ago.
Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone.
Come here. Hey. Motherfucker. Come here.
Oop. Yeah, okay, so, to me, it seems like, this man, regardless if the dog was shocked or not, I just think that this guy is using a dog as a prop, because people like dogs, and he wants to have a dog in the background. That's it. It's a set thing. It is now time for daily crash outs. Oh my God, we have a selection today. Okay, well, let's start from the top, shall we?
Thing I've never understood. All of these people will go to prison after this, Angela. And all... unless we're gonna pull a Joe Biden. I need it.
What the fuck did I just watch? Huh?
They will all go to prison after this. And the person who tells me, just chill, it's just the next 4 years. Yes.
Are you farting?
Yes.
That's the face I make when I'm farting.
That person, if you do the thought experiment, like, let's go through it together. 4 years is up. It's now time for someone else to run. In my opinion, the pendulum swings. The pendulum swings so far the other.
I can understand a vibrant collar if your dog has a barking problem and you need it to train it, but just to zap your dog because it's in the wrong place. Exactly. Like, I'm not like against even dog shocking collars. I'm not against it. They have their place, right? But then there's times when they're totally being misused. There is a time and place for shock collars for certain breeds and behaviors and stuff like that. Different types of training. Saying, hey, sit perfectly in frame right there. Right? My dogs hang out on this thing. They have all their dog toys on it. They go on there if they fucking want to. I can't make them. I guess if I zapped them and say, if you move, you fucking get zapped. I guess I could make them stay there, but they do whatever they want. They're my babies, bro. I'm not gonna. They're not like a fucking little teddy bear that I'm. It's not a little like plush, animal that's for the stream. It's a fucking real animal that has free will, bro. He can do whatever he wants within the rules of the house. Let's watch the next one here. And thank you for the $5 super chat, my friend. Liberals are reportedly training for a potential clash with political opposition. Are you worried? Oh, let's take a look at this. Oh, yeah. Whoa. 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 Chill the fuck out. Oh my God. Whew, I didn't take a breath, bro. Whoo! My God. Oh. Bro, okay, we better watch out. All right, lock your doors. Lock your doors, friends. We're screwed. Just another leftist keyboard warrior using his platform to encourage attacks on ICE agents while being detained. Whatever, that's so stupid. That's not even worth showing almost. Liberal white woman says that white people need to treat ICE agents terrible so we can make up for the white guilt. Okay, whatever. Let's listen to this.
So I guess restaurants in Chicago have been refusing to feed ICE agents when they come in looking for a little snack. And I think this is phenomenal work, because, no, that's fine. Eat shit, actually. Eat your fucking uniform. You should try that. It might actually be a double win for you. This is something that I think we need to be implementing nationwide, right? Get these motherfuckers to just have a bad time. You don't have to break a law, but don't serve them food. You have every right to do that. Don't let them use your public restroom. Another thing.
I can fix her, he says. Bro, don't fucking do it. Nah, trust me, don't do it. Just let it go. Yup, just let it go. You cannot fix her. $5 super chat from the greatest noob, says Cyberpunk weighing 2077. Indeed. Let's watch this one more time, bro. I need one more jump scare. All right, we got one more. What is this? Donald Trump being so ugly is literally just so embarrassing. Okay.
Really so embarrassing. Donald Trump being so ugly is literally so embarrassing. Like when he shows up to meetings and conferences with other world leaders, he's like the ugliest. Like that's straight up embarrassing. Like Biden was okay, but he was handsome at one point. But Trump is so busted. Like he looks hurt. He looks like he's in pain.
I wonder what she's going to look like when she's almost 80. It's not going to look even close to how good Trump looks. In other news, they found the guy that started the California fires. Here he is right here. He's a 29-year-old idiot named Jonathan.
In charge of ATF's loss.
See if they won't pause. He's a 29-year-old idiot named Jonathan Rinderknecht. He's been arrested for allegedly starting the Palisades, is that how we say that? Fire in Los Angeles, California. Among the evidence that was found was a ChatGPT generated image of a city burning. No shit. He like fantasized about the city burning beforehand. Let's take a look.
My name is Kenny Cooper. I'm the special agent in charge of ATF's Los Angeles Field Division. Today marks a significant moment in a long road to justice for our community. After more than 8 months of tireless, meticulous work, I stand here with our partners, proud to announce an arrest in connection to the devastating Palisade fires that claimed lives, destroyed homes, and shook this community to its core.
Whoa! You really did generate shit.
Rinderknecht,
Wild.
age 29, residing in Melbourne, Florida, was taken into federal custody by ATF special agents, a Los Angeles City Fire Department investigator, and a Los Angeles police detective. This partnership and arrest is significant in the.
I'm going to pause this and move on. $2 super chat from the user Mac. Thank you very much. And Brian Nitro, welcome to the Twitch stream, my friend. Basic Bosch, I still see you. I'm just doing a video right now, so I don't read the chat so much to make it easier for Archie to edit. All right, I'm going to move on to the next part. Oh, here we go. So what's funny, so they found a guy that actually started the fires. Here's Gavin Newsom standing in front of one of the burning buildings, like as it's burning down, blaming climate change on this.
This is anomalous. Even, I remember Paradise happened in November. I mean, so there's no fire season in California. It's year round. But to have this level, the acuity of fires is without precedent. These winds are without precedent. And the challenge is these winds are going to continue on and off, a little bit less intense. Last night, you got 80, 90 mile an hour winds. These guys were just up there to try to mitigate the embers going 2 miles and getting just to go a quarter of a mile to set.
I'm from California. We have like, it's called the Santa Ana winds. We have them all the time. Every year, the Santa Ana winds come in. They're real fast. It's just a thing that happens over in California. Santa Ana winds, right? It's natural. I don't know why he's trying to blame that on climate change. Now, do I believe in climate change personally? Yeah. As a righty, I'm one of the righties that's like, yeah, no, the climate do be changing. That's changing naturally. And it's also being enhanced by our awesome capabilities as human beings that can craft stuff and have bent the world to our will. Yeah, no, we do have a responsibility, and it also changes naturally. I think both things are true. Is it to be blamed for this fire? No, it was a person, a fucking psycho. And this guy's just trying to say climate change so he can get more lefty votes. Moving on. This one's going to piss you off. Remember the chick that got shot by ICE? They've released her because they said she's not a threat.
When in Antifa, Bonnie and Clyde rammed agents with their cars, there was a call for backup, but a stand-down order went out on the radio. They got booked, but a Democrat-backed judge just released them for having good ties to the community. The woman, who's a teacher, is accused of following ICE agents in the car for 30 minutes, doxing them live on Facebook, had a gun in the car, and rammed them. Prosecutors say they're extremely dangerous. ICE agents already have bounties on their heads, and these judges are making it too easy. When in Antifa, Bonnie and Clyde...
Wild, bro. They can't believe they actually let her out. She's accused of following ICE agents in her car for 30 minutes, doxing them live on Facebook, and she had a gun in the car and rammed them. That's so crazy. And they let her out. That is wild. Trump's going to hear about that. Where is this video? Oh, here's the original video right here. Do you guys remember that video of those inmates that busted out? So they had this, let me see if I can. They busted out of jail and they, through this little toilet area. And then there's a video of them all running out. You guys remember this? This was like earlier this year I covered this story. So here they are, all busting out. Bam, 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 bam. And immediately they started catching these guys, but they didn't catch them all until today. They caught the last guy. Here they are running across out the interstate. You'll see them running up here on the left. There they come. Oh, there they are right here. Yeah, now they're crossing. Pretty funny. Yeah, so they captured all of them except one. There was one last one, and they finally captured it. I think it's like 5 months ago. Here he is getting arrested. The last guy. And they did say too easy with 1-0. You know what? And I guess it wasn't too easy to catch him. He got away with it for 5 months. That's actually impressive, not going to lie.
And then authorities emerged with a man in custody. His hands appeared to be zip-tied behind his back. It appeared that he was cooperating with police and not resisting their arrest. It was a multi-agency response. A SWAT team
mugshot that we've been using of Derek.
There he is. Bye-bye.
Possibly. Yes. You're still waiting on long.
Bro, they actually busted out though. Like you don't hear that very often anymore. It's like in movies. So it's actually kind of interesting. Hopefully they do make a movie out of that. I'd watch. In other news, the Sinaloa cartel is threatening to target American citizens in popular tourist spots like Cabo in response to lab raids and seizures, according to Breitbart. A banner was recently erected addressing FBI Director Kash Patel. The banner first surfaced on Sunday in Baja California, where gunmen left two banners allegedly signed by Los Chapitos, Breitbart reported. The banners claim that starting on Sunday, they will be targeting U.S. citizens in Mexico in response to recent lab raids and weapons seizures. Bro, Trump's just going to use this to go after them even more. It's not going to work the way they think it is. This is pure desperation. This is them being truly dismantled. They're so desperate, they're threatening Americans that are just over there as tourists. And Cabo. This is also how you truly get your own government to step things the fuck up, because guess who spends all their money down in Mexico? Americans. They go down there and spend tons of money. It's a big part of their economy. And now the economy is being threatened because Americans are going to go down there, go to fucking Cabo if they feel like they're going to get killed. AOC is getting canceled. AOC backtracks. Oh, shit. After body shaming short people, says height is really an internal, not physical issue. AOC says she is actually a lover of the short king community and says, see, okay, so she made fun of some guy. She called him short or something like that. Oh, you're short, right? But here's the thing with people like AOC. So she builds an audience off of people, which where like she has to take like the moral high ground on every single fucking issue they want her to. So she can never criticize any type of person ever. Not allowed. And so she truly wants to. Naturally, she's like, fuck you, asshole, you're short, right? Okay, got it. I mean, I don't have a problem with that personally, but her own people are eating her alive, and she had to issue an apology of like, sorry, short people, I didn't mean it. Yeah, you did. You fucking meant it. You're just not allowed to say that because of the people that you're trying to entertain.
I want to express my love for the short king community. Laugh at them. Stephen Miller is a clown. I've never seen that guy in real life, but he looks like he's like 4'10", and he looks like he is angry about the fact that he's 4'10".
Right? So she uses that as an insult when she forgets that she's not allowed to use that type of speak. Then everybody comes after her and she's like, oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm not allowed to use that type of speak. I'm supposed to appease every single fucking one of you, be on eggshells the rest of my fucking life. Yeah,
Don't believe
that's what happens. It's pretty pathetic. Whatever. I don't care. Moving on. AOC's a retard. Just in, FBI Director Kash Patel says there are 110,000 gang members on the streets of Chicago. We learned that Chicago city streets have 110,000 gang members. That's right. You heard me right. They have 1,200 shootings this year alone, 360 homicides. That is wild.
Taking the juggernaut that is demolishing the weaponization of law enforcement and bringing it to places like Chicago. When I was there today with Todd, we learned that the Chicago city streets have 110,000 gang members. That's right. You heard me right. They had 1,200 shootings this year alone, 360 homicides. When politicians choose to side with those metrics and not their citizenry, thank God we have President Trump and this Department of Justice and this FBI going in there and crushing violent crime. And President Trump sent us into these cities quietly to set the stage, to set up for the National Guard, to see the success that we saw in Washington, D.C., in Memphis. The FBI has been leading the charge in every single one of these streets because we know how to gather ground-level intelligence, and we know how to put handcuffs on the bad guys, and we know that we have the backing of this administration. And most importantly, the agents at the FBI know that they have the backing of the American people and their government.
Hell yeah, they do, bro. Get the fucking work, bro. Get the work. Hold on, I have a question. So there's 110,000 gang members. How large is the British military? How many people? I spelled military wrong, but it knows me. 180,000. Bro, 110. There's an amount of gang members that is almost the size of the British military. That's crazy. We have more Twitch news. Follow me on Twitch, by the way. I'm Papa Stanimus on Twitch. I stream there basically every day now. Go ahead and stop by. We play games. We also stream these live over there if you want to be part of one of these shows. Streamer Fandy just gave birth to her baby live on stream, making her the first person ever to do so on Twitch. That is crazy. Can I see this? Can I show this? Oh, push! Push! Bro, this... They have a Twitch chat in the background? What the fuck? They're in a hot... This better be in the hot tub category. They in a hot tub. Well, that's the rules, bro. You're in a hot tub. This better be in the hot tubs and spas category. Oh my God! She birthed a baby live on Twitch! This is real! Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, you know what? There's a first for everything, but what the fuck? Is there a bunch of water in there? She birthed it in the water. Now she's in like bloody... Ew, dude, gross. I don't like it. I don't want to watch someone else's baby getting born, bro. The whole family's watching. The whole chat is watching. What? Something's off with that. Link? You want a link? Secretary Sean Duffy is bringing common sense back to the Department of Transportation. If you are not a legal citizen, you cannot speak the language, you do not get a CDL. I agree with this. Well, maybe someone could be here on some sort of work visa or something, but they got to speak English. They got to know our roads. They got to be able to take a difficult test proving they understand how to drive and operate their vehicle safely around Americans driving on our roads. Straight the fuck facts, okay? So it doesn't necessarily have to be legal, in my opinion, just as long as they're verified that they could do the fucking job safely. Okay, like the guy, the dude that did a U-turn and killed those other people on the road, that guy didn't even speak English. He didn't even know the laws of the road. He was just driving. He just knows how to make the truck go.
But problem number one, but the fact that you can't speak English, another problem. And the third problem is we have truck drivers and trucking companies that have been inundated with foreign drivers, and they're losing their jobs. Being a truck driver is a great American salary that supports your family. And they're losing those jobs because these foreigners are coming in, living in their vehicles, undercutting wages, and driving Americans out of.
Keep the politics away from your channel. The only reason why I unsubscribed. I don't give a fuck if they unsubscribed. I don't know why you're announcing it. I've been doing politics on this channel for over a year. So you're complaining about something I've been like you're acting as like a all of a sudden starting doing this. I have my other channels. There's no politics on those. I keep the politics off those channels, and I made a channel for politics. This is a new channel. What are you talking about? You're telling me that my new channel that I made for politics, that to separate it from my other channels, I shouldn't do that? I'm not allowed to talk about it at all? I still make my other shit. So entitled.
Of the industry. So we're going to go back to common sense principles, safety first. If you're not a legal citizen, if you can't speak the language, you don't get a CDL. Problem number.
Yeah, no CDL for them. Fuck them. What happened here? Someone arrested by ICE. ICE agents arrested 23-year-old Dariana Fajardo, a notorious agitator known for interfering with ICE and CBP operations. Okay, let's take a look. 5 minutes. A new follower.
What the fuck? We don't need a warrant.
Skip through the majority of the mayor comes down. Okay. Oh, here's the mayor. So the mayor comes in.
Listen, hey, bring it. Listen, let me talk to her. No, I'm gonna take your car. Sir, I hear you, sir. Jordan, I hear you, sir. I'm gonna take your car someplace. You'll know what he did. Give me a call. All right.
We need you to back up. All right. This is an active law enforcement.
I understand that, sir.
So I'm gonna ask you the same thing.
I am going to do that, sir.
He's the mayor. Okay.
All right.
He's the mayor, but he also is a crime scene. And he's trying to obstruct the arrest here.
I'm going to do that. I'm just letting her know. All right. I'm going to take your car, and you let me know. We'll get in. So just listen. Just do what they say. Just do what they say.
At least, okay. He's not being too intrusive. He's being the mayor. This is how he feels. He wants to talk to her. All right, I understand. I'm not going to be against that. If he starts getting in their way, then I will be against it. Everything that he's doing right here, that's totally fine.
All right, sir. Keys are in the bag. Can you get them for you?
The mayor's going to drive her. That's it. I mean, okay, illegal, getting arrested, ICE doing their job. I support it 100%. Mayor being a nice guy, driving her car back to where it needs to go. That's a cool mayor. I'm just saying. Like, look, dude, I can be on both sides of the fence on this one. All right. Yeah, she got to go. She got caught. This is not a good time to be an illegal in America. I'll tell you what. She would probably self-deport and wait it out. But the mayor offering to drive her car, and he's not trying to get in their way. He's just do what they say. I'll drive your car. He's going to, maybe he'll try and, if he tries and does something outside of this, whatever, that's a different discussion. But if he's willing to drive her car, that's a nice guy. That's a nice thing to do. He's not impeding the arrest. She's literally in the arrest. She's in the car. Saying he's impeding the arrest is a lie. Okay? She's in there. He's not stopping them. Impeding them would mean that he's stopping them. What's up, Archie?
So she wasn't being arrested, deported. She was interfering with ICE vehicles. She had parked her car. She was using her car as a vehicle to obstruct ICE.
Oh, okay. So she's being arrested for doing it.
Yeah. And then she called up the mayor somehow, or made a fuss. She must have made a fuss with someone because the mayor drives down and he's offering to pay for a chauffeur. She doesn't want to move her car. She says she's not driving her car. She doesn't want to move her car.
Okay.
So they arrest her, and then the mayor's like, "I'll pay for a chauffeur to move your car if you like." And then he just says, "I'll move it myself." In the end.
I'm the righty getting it wrong. Archie's the lib correcting the record, and it's worse than what I thought. Thanks for correcting me, Archie. I appreciate it. There we go. Lib stepping in, bro. All right. Hey, Lib stepping in, correcting the record. And finally today we have Bob Ross. He's alive again, and he's in the WWE wrestling Mr. Rogers. Let's take a look.
Would you look at this?
Oh, hell yeah.
Positivity himself.
Damn, look at them things.
And he's not coming along
I meant the painting. He's brought his little palette.
Smith, King.
Rogers got real.
Look at that. Oh, there's Mr. Rogers.
That's Mr. Rogers.
Is that Marilyn
walking to the ring,
Monroe?
And he's got Marilyn Monroe on
Hell
his
yeah.
arm. I never thought I'd see this on Monday Night Raw.
Mr. Rogers, neighbor, it's a beautiful day to paint this canvas with your blood.
Of you walk in here with your happy little clouds like the ring is some canvas for you to paint on. But this is my neighborhood. And in my neighborhood, people learn respect the hard way. Ross offering the handshake. Oh, my. Low blow. Mr. Rogers with a cheap
This
shot.
is so
and the crowd
good.
looking to hear it.
What?
They're raining down on him.
Oh, man. Oh, bro. AI is, I mean, it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. Holy fuck. Oh, he didn't get it. Didn't get it.
Losing its both men perched all the way.
All right, now I'm not ending my stream. I'm doing an ending for the video so Archie can have an ending for the video. So do not be alarmed. This is not me ending my stream. All right, here we go. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. There's the ending of the video. I'm staying live. I promise. I'm staying live. Archie, there you go. Let me know if you're still having trouble with YouTube. I re-enabled the feature last night. It should be good.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
You think it is? Okay, cool. Hopefully it is. All right, I'm going to play the rest of this.
Mr. Rogers may be out cold. Ross sitting tall. Ross on the top rope. What's he got in mind? Moonsault.
What the hell is that?
Whoa,
What?
my kick out at one. Are you kidding me?
What is that? That was not good.
What's he thinking? This is a 30-foot drop. Don't do it, Bob. Oh, my God. Swanton bomb. Straight from the heavens. Rogers in the table. Cover it. Bob Ross is going for it all. 450 splash. He nailed it. No, Rogers kicked
It looks so real.
The crowd can't believe it. This Rogers
That's wild.
swings. Block. Ross spins. Back elbow. Right on the button. He hooks Happy it. Little ending. Oh, my.
Thank you, Cody.
1, 2, he got it. The artist pulls it
Oh,
off.
Bob Ross won. Let's go.
The happy little painter just pinned Mr. Rogers.
That's so funny. Oh, my God. Yeah, AI is awesome. It's only getting better, too. There's a lot of people that are unhappy with AI, but, you know, whatever. All right, Archie, how's that looking on your end? Does it look like you can download that stream? Archie?
It's all looking good. I'm downloading it fine.
Sick. Awesome.
I thought it was good because it before it said it was unpublished and it said it was published this time. So
Okay. Just checking in. All right. Anything else crazy happened today? Thumbnail.
Yeah. So I sent you a couple more. I actually prefer it above his head, and I don't think we should get rid of the parentheses. We can put them both ways.
Above his head looks good like that right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that one right there. That's the one. The one that's up top. Okay. Yep. That's the one.
Perfect.
Here's the. Let me show everyone else so they can see this. Copy link. Oh, open link. Here's the thumbnail for the video we just shot, guys. I think this one's gonna slap. What are we titling it? We haven't done that.
I came up with an idea. He got deported. What do you think?
Kristi Noem has arrived in Portland. That plus the thumbnail, I think that's good. What do you think? Because it sets the tone about what instead of he got deported, right? Kristi Noem has arrived in Portland.
Yeah, that sets the tone for the topic more. It's probably going to be better.
Yeah.
Watch time.
I just think it helps paint a mental picture of what someone's about to click a little more.
I don't know. You can't really see Kristi Noem's face. I don't know if people would sort of maybe associate the brown hair with her, I suppose. If it's in the title. I preferred like the more sort of blanket type title.
Well, let's. I just want to try mine. Yeah, I'm gonna do an executive decision here on that one.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
No complaint here.
And we can always change it if it's a flop. We could try your idea too. And cool. Whenever we get the title thing, dude, like that's when that's gonna become a lot easier to do.
Yeah. That's dope.
All right. Let me see what else is going on in the world of Twitter. If there's anything to show people.
You could watch the Hakeem Jeffries and the other guy go up against each other if you haven't seen that one yet.
No, I haven't.
I'll send it to you. Here you go. Oh fuck, that's a short one. Oh, here's a long one.
Long one, yeah. See the whole thing.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Perfect. I'll have that going for a bit. All right, let me know if you need anything, Archie.
I will do.
From your boss? Why don't we sign on right now? Did your boss Donald Trump? You can easily extend
Did
the ACA right now.
What's up, AK? I see you in the chat.
No, he's not. By the way, so let me ask you a question. Why did you vote to shut the government down?
How long have I been making content? Years. Years and years. Over 10 years now.
You're making a show of this to make yourself relevant. It's sad. You could easily sign on.
Tiffany says, Stan, you've been a part of my evening routine lately, watching your lives while I'm cooking. Hey, awesome. I'm glad I could be part of the routine.
You're embarrassing yourself.
What's up, Exiled Itachi?
You're an embarrassment.
You could sign on to the bill.
Let me ask you a question.
You have 4 Democrats on here. Why won't you sign on?
Let me ask you a question.
It's a clean extension for 1 year.
You voted for the one thing that we vote, correct?
I voted for a tax cut bill that gave the largest
Oh
tax cut to Americans
my
in history,
God.
including, by the way, the average.
Oh my God. Archie. Ubisoft canceled an Assassin's Creed game set after the Civil War. Featured a black assassin who was formerly a slave, would fight the emerging Ku Klux Klan. Leadership canceled it, concerned with U.S. political climate and Yasuki backlash. Bro, I'm actually mad. I wish they would make this. I would make so much fun of this. I would make so much fun of this game. I can't believe it. Oh my God. I can't believe they canceled that. They should have kept it. Basic Bosch says, yes, at least 10 years. I still have the poster you sent me wrapped in that pro-Hillary tube you mailed to me. That's awesome. I'm glad you kept that. That shit was a long time ago. 10 years ago. Yeah, that's when I started, about when I started streaming. Yeah. Shit. Look how far I've come after 10 years. Basic Bosch in the Twitch chat is literally one of my first subscribers or followers. One of my first followers.
Average New Yorker getting a $4,000 tax cut. Are you against that?
You're embarrassing
Do you want
yourself
to?
right
You want
now.
to cut the standard deduction in
The
half? Is that
largest
what you
cut
wanted
to
to do?
Medicaid in
No, we
American
rooted
history.
out
You
waste,
voted for that.
fraud, and abuse, by the
You
way.
voted
Tom DiNapoli, the
for a
Democratic
permanent-
controller of New York,
Let me ask you a question.
pointed out that $1.2
If
billion
you're gonna-
were wasted.
Listen, you're not going to talk. You're not going to talk to me.
Wasted
You're not
on
going to talk to me
fraud
and talk
and
over
non-New
me
York residents
because you don't
getting
want to
paid.
hear what I have to say.
Bro, that guy's so annoying. Hold on. I need to post something on Facebook. Trump tweeted. We're going to post this over on Facebook. Switch over.
A new follower.
Basic Bosch. Bro, you unfollowed me? What the fuck? I was bragging about you being one of my first followers and you unfollowed and refollowed just now? What the fuck? I take back everything I said. Both Hamas and Israel have signed off on the first phase of the peace plan. There we go. Let everyone argue about that on Facebook. Stan Price on Facebook. You guys want to follow? I post a bunch of shit over there. Everybody likes to, you know, we do good over here. Like you can see, you know, we just uploaded this video. We got this one of Hasan. It's up there. You know, we got them up already. That's crazy. So let's read it. I'm very proud to announce that Israel and Hamas have both signed off on the first phase of our peace plan. This means that all of the hostages will be released very soon, and Israel will withdraw their troops to an agreed upon line as the first steps toward a strong, durable, and everlasting peace. I love how Trump just randomly capitalizes words, right? Like strong, durable, and everlasting peace. Like he's like, they're not proper nouns, but now they are. You know what I mean? All parties will be treated fairly. This is a great day for the Arab and Muslim world, Israel, all surrounding nations, and the United States of America. And we thank our mediators of Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey who worked with us to make this historic and unprecedented event happen. Blessed are the peacemakers. President of the United States. Bro, that's wild. Everyone doubted Trump, dude. I've always been a believer. He could do it. All that needs to happen is someone actually give a fuck. Like, a lot of these problems can be solved. They totally can. So many problems can be solved if people just tried, but they don't because it's profitable not to. And Trump's looking at it as like, no, I want to be the peace president, you know? That's his goal. He has a legacy he's trying to leave behind of peace. You know, even though a lot of people don't like him. If he makes this peace plan happen, I mean, what are they going to say? I guarantee you, if this actually stays true and moves forward, and we have even a moment of peace, a calm, if you will, right? Even if we achieve a calm, there's going to be people that disagree with Trump, and they're going to be like, nah, like they'll deny that he had any involvement in it. They'll say that someone else is responsible for it. They'll say that Biden did it or something, or Obama did it. They'll just deny that it's even real. They will not accept it as a reality. Like, the people who hate Trump the most, they'll never give him a W, even if he actually does pull this off. And it looks like he's getting close to doing it. If they signed off on phase 1, which is a big deal, that's a good step in the right direction. Do I think these people are going to indefinitely stop killing each other? Nope. These people, there's Muslims and Jews that have not been born yet that are destined to kill each other. That's how I see it. People get mad at me when I say that, but it's what I believe. I believe it to be true. I believe that there are Jews and Muslims that are going to be born after I'm dead, and they are going to be killing each other. That's what I believe 100%. It's going to be forever. Just being honest. That's how I see it, man. But can we get a calm? I think we can. I think Trump can achieve a calm at least. Phase 1 is easy to reach. It's phase 2 that's going to show something. Phase 1 is a good direction, though. Absolutely correct. We'll see what happens. I'm rooting for Trump. I'm never going to go against Trump doing a good thing for the world. Never. I don't care if it's not Trump. If oh my God, I can't believe I can say this out loud. If we had a Kamala as a president right now, and she was working on achieving this, so I'd be like, hey, you know what? Good is good. If a good thing happens, a good thing happens. I don't care who does it. All right, but there's lefties, they can't bring themselves to say that about Trump. If he does something good, they'll never admit it. Crazy. Anyone play Ghost of Yotai yet? I'm leaning towards not buying it. I'm not getting it. I'll get it on sale. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. I'll get it on sale when it's on PC later down the road. What else we got going on? These guys arguing? It's whatever. The U.S. border commander posted a video. Oh my God, what did he post?
Hey, we do that one too.
How are you?
Oh,
Hey, I'm doing better.
we're gonna get hit by that copyright.
Hey, we need some energy. We gotta have some energy here going on, guys. Thank you.
Bro, we're gonna hit by copyright. What is he doing?
Thank y'all.
A new follower.
Hey, 341. Thank you very much for the follow. So it's just a video of him walking around. Okay. I like him. He's got aura, bro. I like this guy. I don't know. He's aura maxing, dude. Straight up. There we go. Get this going. Let's loop it. Loop that music. All right. What else do we have going on here? I'll just push it, play on it. See if I can find something else. Did you guys hear about that like preacher or whatever? He got shot in the face with a pepper ball at the Antifa riot. I can't show it, but I can describe it. I'm also going to post on We're gonna post on YouTube real quick. We're gonna do the same post. Here we go. All right, fresh YouTube post is out. Let's see what else we got going on. I think we kind of covered everything. We had a pretty successful day. Let's see here. Holy shit. That's actually kind of funny. Dude.
A new follower.
Oh, we got a new follower, InfoSec. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. You're going to play GTA tonight? Maybe. I think we're going to move on to another thing here soon. Yo, InfoSec with a sub. Thank you very much. Oh, Twitch Prime sub. Let's go. Yeah, I literally covered everything. Everything's covered. Oh, shit. Did he really put tape over it? He did. He removed... Bro. Archie, are you there? He's muted. Yo, Hasan taped it. It's not real, dude. They're spreading bullshit. He taped it. What a liar.
Hello?
Yo,
what?
He taped over the fucking... He did zap his dog. He taped over it.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, bro. I have it right here. Let me send this to you. He taped over it. You could see it.
That's such...
Hey, 0341 with a prime sub. Thank you very much. You guys got prime subs. I'll take them. Thank you very much. How many subs do we have? We're at 56 subscribers on Twitch. That's not bad. That's not bad. Scam train. 100 bits for Archie. Archie, stop paying me, dude. I pay you.
Right. Well, no. Well, if it's a scam train, it gotta spread the love, you know.
Okay.
It's worth a scam train, guys. We've got a scam train going on Twitch, everyone.
I give you money, bro. You don't give me money.
I just like seeing this. I like seeing the hype train.
Bro, he fucking taped over it. I need to make a whole video on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a whole video on this. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna make a follow-up video. It's gonna be a video just on Hasan. So we have a segment on it on the other video. We're doing a whole video on it. Here we go. Stream marker. I'm doing it right now. This has got to be done. Holy shit. I can't believe that. That's wild, bro. He taped over it to lie. What a dedicated liar, bro. Okay. Holy fuck. Where is it? Hasan. Hold up. All right, I'm doing a whole video on this. Doing it right now. Bro, okay, stream marker. Okay, we're doing this. Gotta mute the music. Sorry, chat. I gotta film this. We gotta shoot this. This has got to be shot right now. This is wild. Hasan Piker has done a lot of things, and he's never really faced that much trouble. But when he electrocutes his fucking dog, That's where everyone draws the line. Here is the actual clip of the incident. Okay, I'm going to let you guys take a nice hard gander at this.
Of all
Let me
of
make
America's
myself a little bit
much
smaller.
more consequential violence. Okay, it's the same reason as to why America. Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby. It's just.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to start this over. I have a different way I want to start this. We're doing this again. Hold on. I have a different way I want to start this. Here we go. Hasan Piker is going viral. Let me go bigger again. Hasan Piker is going viral for allegedly shocking his dog. Thank you for the fire. Dumpster fire. That's what this is. A dumpster fire of a situation. Now, it's been a roller coaster of a story. It starts off, he shocked his dog. The entire internet turns against Hasan Piker. But then Hasan Piker releases a clip of him saying, hey, I didn't shock my dog. Here's the thing right here that I used to do it. Right? And it doesn't have a shocker on it. Then we're like, oh, okay, he didn't shock his dog. Then we find a video of him abusing dogs in the past. And then there's another update to this story. It looks like Hasan actually fucking lied. Let's start from the very top, all right, to give this a fair shake. I'm going to watch this entire clip. It's 1 minute and 2 seconds. I'm just going to play it, let you guys watch it. We'll talk about it, and then we're going to move on through the series of events. Okay, I'll make this as quick as possible.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America... Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
He zapped his dog, 100%.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby. It's just... You're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from...
Yeah, blame the dog. Blame the dog. Blame your mom.
No, she doesn't want to come over here to see what's up. She just wants to fucking roam the house because she got to roam the house when I was gone. And she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented...
Basically, what he's doing is he has trained that dog to sit right there in the corner, okay, right here. He's trained this dog to sit right here, perfectly in frame on his camera because this is a set. He broadcasts to tens of thousands of viewers every day, and he needs to have this set be a vibe for his viewers. People like dogs, right? There we go. He bought this dog as a set piece for his stream and has trained it that if you leave your little bed in the perfect framing of my camera, then you will get electrocuted. Now, am I against shock collars on dogs? No, they have their applications for certain situations. This is not one of them. Training a dog to be in a set piece for your stream, stay put or you get fucking zapped. That's fucking bullshit. A0341, thank you for the gift sub. Congratulations to Cosmetic Sun. It's bullshit. And at the very end of this clip, I'm going to play it. It seems that Hasan figures out that, yeah, shit, I just created the worst clip of my life.
I think that clip went to Trump's big baby desk immediately. I hate everything. I hate everything.
Yeah, it's everything else. It's everyone else's fault. This guy has no idea how to take accountability for anything whatsoever. He electrocuted his dog because it would not stay put in frame. Wild. That's what it looks like to me. But Hasan comes back out. To his credit, to the next day, today, he releases a clip of him showing the collar. Let's take a look at this collar. There it is.
This is the one that people are talking.
Notice how he's holding it kind of weird.
Talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the.
Why is he holding it like that?
They saw.
Why are you covering the back with your fingers?
It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it.
Why are you hiding the back of it? The part where it has the zappy part.
Are you happy?
There we go.
That's it.
Only for a bit.
Good.
Okay.
There's the AirTag. There's the fucking vibrator. It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime. And it also has a tracker on it when she gets lost. If she were to actually get fucking lost, you are able to, it emits a sound. Okay.
All right, now let's look at this. I'm just gonna click through it briefly, but in this video, this is an old video. It sounds like Hasan's voice. He grabs a dog by its tail. There's like a little blurry frame. I don't want to even show it. I can't stand looking at pulling a dog by their. That's basically your what's it called? The fucking your spine. You're pulling the dog by its spine. The tail is connected to its spine. That's so cruel. You don't do that to a baby like that. But here's what he says to the dog.
Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Stay.
I don't think Hasan likes dogs.
Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay?
I don't think Hasan likes dogs. Now, here's the thing. Here is the exact device that Hasan has right here. Here it is. Waterproof collar. Okay. And it has these little guys on the back, which you could screw off or take off. It appears, if you look here, it looks like he has taped over it. That's what it looks like to me. So when he tried to say, see guys, it doesn't have a thing on it. He barely showed the back. He purposely made it a little bit hard to see. And it looks like it was taped over. That's what it looks like to me. So I think he did zap the dog, but that's not even the part that matters. That's just the part everyone's focused on. What matters more is that he is forcing the dog to just sit in a certain spot so he looks good on stream. That's what's fucked up. All right. Now behind me, let me show full screen behind me. Okay. I have, you see the dog toys are right there. The dogs are outside. If they want, like, I kind of do the same thing. If they want, they could sit there. People like to see the dogs, right? So I'll put them right there. They could take a look at the dogs. They hang out, but they only go up there if they fucking want to. They roam the entire house freely. They've been trained not to go through the trash, not to go to the bathroom in the house. And if they need to go to the bathroom or they want to go outside, they let us know they want to go outside. And then we let them go outside. That's what we do. They're not trained to stay right fucking there or else I'll electrocute you. That is terrible. I would never do that to my babies. This guy doesn't see his dogs. This guy, Hasan, does not see his dogs as his babies. I don't think he even likes dogs. Anyways, that's the video I wanted to make. I just wanted to say, I think Hasan is full of shit when he says that he didn't zap the dog. He totally did, but that's not even the big issue. It's the fact that he's trained that dog to stay put or fucking else. All right, that's the end of that video. My dog is my son. Same, dude. Those are my babies. I'm going to let my dogs in. See, it's starting to... Sun's going down soon. The dog probably does love them. Yeah, dogs are like that. They love their owners unconditionally, even if they zap them. Maybe Hasan thinks his dog is Jewish. Oh my god, bro. Play the video one more time. Let's take another look at it for live stream.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America... Kaya, please just fucking go... Just stop.
Why would the dog yelp like that from a buzz? Unless it's been trained to like buzz or shock, right? The buzz is better than a shock. You want to get shocked? Then listen to the buzz. There isn't a good enough word to describe how I feel about people who abuse animals. Yeah, bro, they're so innocent, beautiful creatures. Loyal. Dogs are so loyal. Like, that dog's loyal to Hasan. That dog has no idea who his owner is. My dog is my child and would never do what this jackass Hasan did. Can we put Hasan in jail for at least 30 years for terrorism and animal abuse? You know, if Hasan got caught up doing something illegal and went to jail, I would not feel bad. I would not feel bad. Yeah, and once again, we'll show his explanation, right?
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one.
This
is the one.
You won't show it right.
It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. Are you happy?
Yeah, that squeal, bro. That squeal was everything. I could tell.
Good.
Yeah, no, he did that shit.
There's the fucking vibrator. It also
I'd adopt his dog.
It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime.
A new follower.
And it also has a tracker on it when she
The
gets
real
lost.
move, thanks
If
for the
she were to
follow.
actually get fucking lost.
All right.
You are able to it emits a sound.
Do you have a German Shepherd Siberian Husky mix? I do. He's 15. Yep, we got to put his diaper on. He's got a little diaper. Or I'll go full screen again. Duke! His name's Duke Nukem. Deaf, he can't hear me. Come here. Come on. Oh, this is Nitro. He's my wolf dog. There's Duke. He's got his little diaper. He keeps pissing everywhere because he's old. We'll give him a little diaper. We take care of him. Yeah, he's 15 and still chugging, bro. He has trouble getting up a lot of the time. We have to help him get up because he's so old. But yeah, he's probably, dude, he could probably make it the rest of the year. Yeah. He could probably make it. But we've been thinking he was a goner like a year ago, but he keeps trucking, and if he keeps trucking, he's eating, you know, he's generally healthy despite he has like dog ALS. So he's losing feeling and motor control of his muscles starting from the rear forward. It's gnarly disease for dogs. It's what a lot of dogs are stuck with, actually. It's what gets a lot of dogs. It hasn't been cracked yet how to solve that disease, but he's still trucking, bro. So if he's still trucking, we're just gonna take care of him. As long as we have to pick him up a lot, get him on his feet once he's up. He's not in any like serious discomfort. He is old, so he's like, he gets around a little bit like that, but he's not like, I'm fucking in pain. So whenever it seems like he is, his quality of life is not good enough, that's when, I'll do what I gotta do. But for now, no, dude, he wants to live. That's a dog. He wants to live, bro. He wants to live, and he's getting up, he's eating, he's drinking, he's playing, he's barking at the neighbor's dogs. When he first gets up after laying for a while, he's still stiff, and you kind of have to give him a little push in the butt, and he's like, ugh. And once he starts moving and getting greased up, then he's like, all right, I'm feeling good again. And I see him like, yeah, you're not done yet, are you? He's not done yet. But yeah, I did put down a German Shepherd late last year. Her name was Guinness. I had her for 14 years. Yeah, Duke's. And then Nimbus, he's back there. Short stream can't see him, but he's in the cage eating. We put him in his cage when he eats because he likes to pick up his bowl and drag the food all over the fucking house. So we got to make him eat in his cage. When he's done, we can let him out of the cage, and then he steals the other dog's food and then drags it around the house. So we're down to 3 dogs from 4. We got Nimbus because Guinness, she was really old. Duke's really old, and we got Nimbus to be a buddy for Nitro. Because Nitro over here, behind my mic, he's younger. He's licking. Are you licking your asshole? Oh, he's licking his wiener. Lucky, dude. Dogs can lick their own wieners. Yep, we got Nitro, Nimbus, and Duke Nukem. Oh yeah, my dogs have an incredible life. Very loved, very well taken care of. When we were broke, they had insurance and we didn't. I don't know what we were thinking. It should have been the other way around. Yeah, remember, we had insurance for our dogs, but we didn't even have anything. Like, well, that's backwards as fuck. Dragon Ball Z Nimbus, not Nimbus 2000 from Harry Potter. All right. Hey, Duke. Oh, boy. There he is. That's a good boy. Old man. Came over, give me some kisses. Yeah, Hasan, though, that motherfucker did not like dogs. This guy does not like dogs. I feel bad for his dog. Makes me sad. All right. Well, we have that video shot. Brittany sent me something. Oh, okay, I see. From a minute ago. I'm going to transition over to some gaming. You guys want to do some gaming? Let's do it. I was thinking about doing maybe some more Call of Duty. $2 super chat from Tom says he got 2 callers not showing. No, I think that it's the same one. I think it's the same one, and I think he removed the shock part and taped it. That's what I think. That looks like it was taped to me. Right there. That's what it looks like. Does that look taped? It looks taped, right, Brittany? Yeah, he's a liar. Big Man Cam bought 5 memberships for the channel. Thank you very much. Yeah, it looks like electrical tape. Yeah, doesn't that look like electrical tape? He fucking taped it. Down to watch me game some? Let's go. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh. I'm gonna get the stream ready for some gaming, so I'm gonna take a seat. Time to put the desk down and the treadmill away. Let me move this over. The vertical stream. There we go. There we go, my friends. Switch things up. There we go. There we go. What year did I get out of the Marines? I got out in 2010. I've been out of the Marines a long time. So I'm not all jar-headed out anymore. But, yeah, a long time. I only did 4 years. Got the fuck out and started my life. Shit. I was in artillery. I was in a really rough unit, Bravo battery. And, I was actually really eager to get out and I had a bunch of things I want to do. One of the things I want to do is I want to do internet stuff. I want to be an internet person. I knew this in 2010. He got out in 2012. Right on. Very similar era then. Pretty much the same thing. I'm going to close this out. And I'm going to do, what should I play? Some Call of Duty? When does Battlefield come out? Battlefield 6, I have it. Oh, I could preload it. Let's go, dude. No internet connection. Get the fuck out of here. I got internet. Let me restart Steam. Thank you for your service. Thanks for paying taxes. I wanted to get out as well. I was Navy submarine force though. Right on. Yeah, I was eager to get out towards the end. Hey Papa, where did you do basic at? I did it in not Camp Pendleton, fucking San Diego, MCRD San Diego. was West Coast. All right, let's go back here. Let's see what we got. Where was BF6? We could preload. There we go. I'll put it on my main drive. Man, that's a big one. It's so we can't do it yet. When does it come out? The 10th.
Hostiles inbound.
So Friday.
100 meters in closing.
All right. Well, Friday it is. Damn, I can't get it early. Let me play early, bro. I'm a YouTuber. Let me get some YouTuber privilege. Here we go. Yeah, we got a bunch of people gifted subs in here. Thanks to Big Mac Cam. Okay, so I guess I'll do Call of Duty. I have it on Xbox. All right, so I think I'm going to stay live on YouTube Shorts. And then I'm going to go live on I'll stay live on Twitch. Let's see here. I think I'll just keep it like this right now. I'm going to steal the thank you for paying your tax. Go for it, bro. Thanks for paying taxes. I'm preloading too. Let's go. Yeah, preload it up. I'll be streaming Battlefield on Friday. Today, I'm streaming Call of Duty. Unless we go out and party on Friday. That's very likely. Okay, let me think about what I want to do. I think I'm going to end my X stream. So I'm not going to stream on X. I'll do that first. Do. X stream ending. Gaming stream. Playing Black Ops 7 because BF6 is not out yet. That's a good title. Thumbnail. I'll just add this Call of Duty one that I have. There we go. Save. Go live on there. There we go. Sick. All right, we're going live on the YouTube on gaming channel. I'm going to raid my gaming channel. That's what I'm going to do. Should be live. Let's see here. Yes, sir. Live. There it is. All right. I'm going to raid my gaming channel. Here it is right here. Uh-oh. Edit. Redirect. Playing 7. All right, now for the horizontal YouTube stream, it's going to end and redirect you guys over. I'm going to keep the short stream going for a little while since there's a bunch of you guys hanging out. And then once that one dies off, I'll probably just see if I could do a raid. But yeah, there we go. That should be good to go. And I'll go ahead and end the stamp price horizontal. So there should be a button for you guys to click or it'll automatically take over there, but I'm still alive.